You want to count it down?
He can't hear you.
Do you want to count it down?
I don't see
What
it.
are we streaming on, Dylan?
Yeah.
What page?
What are we streaming on?
It says the cafe. I don't see it yet, though.
I don't see it either.
Okay. Dylan, you should push it out.
Oh,
There it
yeah,
is.
here it is.
You did. Okay, you ready?
All right,
Counting
so
it
now-
down. 5.
Yeah, right.
Go ahead.
See your page.
Go ahead, Dylan. 4. You know how to count from 5?
Be nice.
4, 3,
Grumpy.
and welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe. We are on remote at the Corner Porch here in Delray Beach. Where the hell are we? In
We're
Delray
Delray
Beach. What a mess. When we got here, I got to tell you something. You got to get down here and get him out of bed because he's very busy. This guy, Mr. Mo. Shall we call you Mr. Mo? Mr. Mo likes to sleep late because he works late. But you got to come down here and check it out. You having fun?
I'm having me. It's been easy for me.
You've been in Club Med. She's downstairs drinking coffee.
I had some coffee
And
shot-
tequila.
a shot of tequila, hanging
Oh,
out
we-
with the girls on the porch.
And then the interns are taking sun downstairs. I mean, what is
they're
going
working,
on
they're
here?
working with me. I gave them some cards to make some phone calls.
Me, Yes Man, Dylan, and Monica. Monica, what a Portuguese name. Monica.
We got the Portuguese connection up here.
I know, I saw
We
that.
got Danielle, we got Danny, we got Monica, we got Brazil in the house.
We got toys for kids.
Nice.
Toys for kids. Come on now, get your picture taken. Bring a toy. Yes, use, new, I don't care. Just bring a toy. I left my toy. I left my toy.
Can you please explain that a whole lot better? You
I
left
left
their
the
toys
gift that I
or
was
the
in.
gift for the children is what you
Everyone that
left.
comes in and drops off a toy, I'm gonna give them a complimentary glass of mimosa on the house on us, just for coming out. No mimosa for you.
We are on the corner of 1st Street and 6th Avenue in Delray Beach, 85 Southeast 6th Avenue at Corner Porch.
Where? Where are we?
85
Yes.
Southeast 6th Avenue in Delray Beach. We are just south of Atlantic Avenue. It is a beautiful day. The porch is always open. We are upstairs working on filling the room. Bring a toy to donate for the holidays for the kids and Danielle Boujon. And you can see all of her amazing photos that she's been doing of our guests on the Oh, look who just... Look,
Oh,
again, look who
well-
the cat dragged in.
Wel-
Goose
wel-
is in the
welcome,
house.
welcome. Hey, listen, Danielle, do we know where the gifts are going? People are asking me.
Not yet.
Not yet?
But your headshots, what Danielle does is amazing.
So, Bree, if you're watching today, Bree works with,
Joe DiMaggio Children's Hospital.
that's where I would love, if she allows us to go, we'd love to go there and we'll bring Joe DiMaggio on. I think it'll be benefiting exactly what we're all about. And we got some new things. We have maybe a Christmas party. You got to come.
Christmas on New Year's. Oh,
New-
that Christmas party.
Christmas party, maybe.
May-
Maybe Christmas party. You ever heard of this? Remember in the Bronx, they used to have maybe Christmas parties like 10 a day.
How does your brain work?
Very fast.
A maybe Christmas party, because now you're talking to 60,000 people. Maybe there's a Christmas party, and maybe there's a New Year's party right here, Mo, yes?
Yes, Mo?
Yes, we're booking it right now. No cover charge. We're gonna have live music right here at the porch. We have beautiful deck. We're gonna clear the center of the deck, create a little bit of a dance floor, wide open on the lawn. We're gonna set up high tops outside. We're gonna light the place up, right, Freddie?
We are going to bring so many lights, it's going to look like daytime at night.
A New Year's Eve party in Delray Beach with no cover charge.
No
Steve-O,
cover
you got a DJ? You got us covered?
And New York Sounds will be there hosting it right there.
Can't beat that.
Now, there ain't nothing better than New York Sounds. He was lighting it up in here before. And
With your
boy,
song.
do we have a treat for you.
That was your song.
If you no, that was my song and some other songs.
Nah.
But if you're gonna listen to someone sing, it's like God sent us a gift. Holy smokes, that voice is unbelievable. Did you hear the warm up?
Wow.
Christina Notke is with us, and she's actually teaching Steve-O's daughter, who sang on our show.
Who
She's her
should
voice
come and
coach.
sing on the show?
Oh, trust me, she would have skipped school if I let her.
Steve-O and I in the day we used to cut a lot of classes.
What a
Nah.
surprise.
And all of a sudden he tells his daughter, "You can't do that."
I have a question for you, though. If
And he has
people
the
want to
answer.
look for us on Twitch,
Yes.
how do they find us?
You go to the Brooklyn Cafe on Twitch.
Twitch is what?
Twitch.
Twitch.com?
Twitch. I don't know. Yeah. Twitch.com. Why you gotta ask these
Because
twitchy
Twitch
questions?
is a new platform that we're on. We are just expanding our platform, and Twitch now has a lifestyle talk show channel. It's not just for gamers.
That's
So
right.
our show is now on Twitch live at the Brooklyn Cafe TV, as well as Facebook. So we're reaching into the millennial group.
That's right.
We're going a
Millennials.
little backwards.
Millennials. Now you got to work in here as a millennial, and we talked to her Friday because I
Ella?
spoke to you and your eyes, Cinderella.
Yes.
She forgot we were coming. Then I said, "You remember my name?" She said, "No." I said, "I told you 2 minutes ago." There seems to be like forget-me-nots in this place.
Ella.
I don't know.
Do you know that
My
Cinderella?
wife was trying to make it as well. but
She's
she got
supposed to
caught-
make
she
it.
got caught up.
No. She's supposed to make it. Me and your wife have a dollar bet that she was going to be here.
Do you know that Cinderella's real name was Ella? Did anyone know that? Her real name was Ella, but she cleaned the cinders.
Dawn always amazed. She knows everything.
Hence Cinderella.
And ask Dawn if she knows how to make a bagel.
A bagel?
You know how to make a bagel?
Yes.
You
cut
do?
It, you toast it, and then you put on cream
you go
cheese.
to you go to Publix and you pick
buy
up the
it,
bagel.
you cut it, you toast it, you put on whatever you want. You make a bagel. Make a bagel.
Yeah, something simple.
That's all good, absolutely.
There you go.
So come on down to Corner Porch. Mo, what's the address?
85 Southeast 6th Avenue, Delray Beach, Florida 33483.
Now-
One block south of Atlantic
Now,
Avenue.
now you sure that's the right address?
Yes, it's
The
right
last
here.
time you gave me an address, I ended up over there.
And we've had some great
We have
deals
to- We
going.
have to include the lawn. The lawn actually has a physical address.
The lawn has a physical address.
86 Southeast.
86. It's right next door.
Just like in Brooklyn.
You ever notice in Brooklyn they have 181, 181A, 181B,
The whole
181C?
alphabet, yeah.
It's like the whole block is the
I
same
feel like
address.
you got bookends on both sides of me right now. Got
Yeah,
to
the
tell
bookends
you.
got closer. We're usually on the ends of the table.
I know.
You know what it's like to have them in stereo right here? Oh my gosh.
Don, step in.
Seriously, I got two of you today.
First of all,
I'm in Facebook jail, just to let you both
Come on
know.
am I.
down to Corner Porch.
So am
Bring
I.
a toy for the kids for the holidays. Receive your free headshot and get a free mimosa. It's a great deal.
now who's doing the headshots?
Danielle Boujan.
Wow, Queen Danielle. Now I asked Danielle because she's doing this drive. Danielle, I forgot to get the I forgot the crown. We have a crown for you to wear, so you're gonna have to do it. I know. I want really to embarrass you, really bad. But I said because she was doing such a great thing, and Mo was courteous enough to put us up, she's gonna be the queen of the day.
Oh, I
So
like that.
you have to call Danielle instead of Danielle. Her name today will be Queen. Okay, whatever the queen wants, the queen gets.
Is that the Sparkles crown?
Yes.
We should have brought it
I
up in the
forgot.
studio.
I forgot because Dylan wasn't there yesterday. I forgot.
And
Dylan,
Dylan,
I
you
forgot
did
the
a real
crown.
Dylan and Monica, you guys did a great job setting up this remote. It's really nice to have a crew.
Yes Man was watching.
Yes,
You ever
Reston was
watch-
watching.
I love.
Nice job,
I
Yes
love
Man.
watching Yes Man work. You know what he says?
What?
That goes there, and that goes there.
But you know, everyone needs a director, which is good. Yes
She's a
Man's a
builder
great
now.
director, and he's doing a great job. We've got some people with us. We've got Beverly. We've got Susan Warline, who I was saying I tagged you in a post yesterday for someone who was in an accident. We've got our guest from yesterday. We've got David Santangelo.
Wow, she remembered that.
She's amazing.
Santangelo, ¿cómo está? Santangelo.
And you brought a friend
That's
with you?
That's Monica. Monica.
Another Monica?
Monique. Monique is.
That's pretty good, though, for Freddie.
Yes, because I spoke to her. She says, I work with him. And I said, well, who will you be? And I didn't know him. Now I know him. I
He
know
was
him.
with us yesterday.
No, now I know him.
I got a lot going on. Goose, you good over there? He's just hanging out.
Hey,
Monica's
Goose, you got
filming.
a camera? You want to set up some B-roll? Because they're downstairs. They're going to play a game downstairs in the
Cornhole.
corner. They're going to play cornhole. You got a swing downstairs?
Not a swing, not yet.
I got an old tire. We can sanitize the tire, right? And put it on a swing set. You ever did that? You remember that?
Sanitize the tire.
We'll put it on the mango tree.
We're going to put the tire. You put the tire on the tree with a rope.
And as they swing, the mangoes fall on their
And you
head.
swing. You swing on the mangoes.
And we're going to have some music from Christina Notke. Tell us what you do. Tell us more about you.
Okay, well, I teach voice and piano. I'm also an opera singer.
No kidding.
Yeah, yeah. So, but I also sing all kinds of things. I sing anywhere from oldies up to disco and 80s stuff. So I started when I was young. I graduated from Interlochen Arts Academy in Michigan, up north in the cold, cold place. That's where I'm from. And then I decided to come down here for college. And I really loved it. And I just kind of kept pursuing music. And then I really loved teaching. So that's what I do best.
How'd you get involved singing opera?
My mom was a singer. She did a lot of Broadway stuff. So I kind of wanted to follow in the footsteps.
You done Broadway?
I do some Broadway stuff.
You
yeah.
have?
Yeah. Yeah, I
Okay.
mean, not on Broadway in New York, but I do a lot of Broadway tunes. I sing at a lot of venues,
No, but
country
we want to
clubs.
get you on Broadway.
Yeah?
On, the whole street.
Okay.
It's like the street in
Yeah.
New York called Broadway. We want to put you on there.
Okay, I'll stick myself up
Do
there
most
next
voice
time.
No, we
teachers
got
teach
some
opera?
friends. Huh?
Do most voice teachers teach opera? in the classical music?
You know, I think that the smart ones do, honestly. I think every singer needs to be classically trained. I studied vocal pedagogy, which is a study of the vocal cords and how to protect them. So I think that even if you want to branch out and do Broadway or pop, I think you need the classical background.
Same thing with piano, right?
Same thing with piano.
If you can sing classical, you can sing anything.
Yes, opera singers, the longevity of their voices, they can last until their 60s versus maybe a pop singer, who doesn't last as long.
Yeah, because they yell.
Right.
There's yelling and then there's singing.
Well, belting, chest
Mo
voice,
yells.
everything.
You ever hear Mo sing? He can
No,
sing.
let's hear a tune.
His wife told me you can sing. He's just very shy.
Very.
It's about the
He's
it's all
extremely
about the
shy.
lyrics.
He's so shy he don't.
Maybe we can do a duet, huh?
There you go. And you know what you do? You mumble the words. You lip sync and you let her
There
sing.
you go.
It's amazing what I heard earlier. I mean,
Well, thank
the way
you.
It filled this room, and I thought there was going to be, because we have such hard walls here, there's nothing really soft in this upstairs. Her voice carried it. It's amazing.
It
All the
went
way
all
downstairs.
Thank you.
All the way down the block.
You going to sing something for us?
Sure, absolutely.
You need to give
We're gonna do it now.
Yeah,
why
we'll
not?
set that up. All right, so when
Sure.
they do that, let's talk to Mo. Mo, tell us what's going on in the porch. What do you got cooking?
We got a lot cooking, like you said. We're
Like
gonna
some
plan
chicken
New
and
Year's,
waffles.
This next. In a
He's
few
making
minutes,
chicken and waffles.
I'm actually gonna make chicken waffles, and I'll put it here just to tease you.
A
It's
chicken
not-
waffle.
Yeah.
There's a waffle with a chicken in it?
Well, you know the building we're in. We're in an old historic building, so we're limited on a few things. So what we've done is we have waffles.
Yeah.
And we have
We
chicken.
shred chicken. We season and shred chicken, place that on top. We put an egg on it, whether it's sunny side up. Here it is.
You know, I've
That's a
seen
teaser
chicken
for you
waffles.
not
I've
to
never
try.
quite had the
Watch
chicken
if she
waffles.
doesn't trip there, yes, man.
And then we put hollandaise sauce that we make in
Wow.
We have a slice of bacon on top and a drizzle around.
Holy
of-
smokes, it's really a chicken
He
and a
thinks
waffle.
we're just going to look at it. We're not going to eat it.
No, we're not.
Bruschetta is for you.
We're not
if
eating it?
you- and that's a tease. You can try the bruschetta. So
It ain't nice to
we have
tease Mother
microgreens
Nature. I'm
on
going
the
to tell you that
top
right
with
now.
A drizzle of
This looks
syrup. So
amazing.
it's sweet, salty, soft, and crunchy all at the same time.
And you know,
You're
Dawn,
going to roll me down the steps before Christmas even comes.
and you know, Dawn has instant chopsticks. Her fingers.
Oh, thank you. Yes, man. He knows.
All right.
Again, when people hear the word chicken and waffles, they think of deep fried, and obviously, we don't own a deep fryer. We don't own a microwave. We don't own a deep fryer. We don't own a walk-in cooler nor a walk-in freezer.
It's unbelievable. It's what it
Housed
is.
in this old building, 111-year-old.
Grilled chicken and waffles. I've never seen grilled chicken and waffles. Have you, Freddie? You've never seen chicken and waffles.
No, I had chicken and waffles one time, but never like this.
You know Shrek when Eddie Murphy says, "I'm going to get me some waffles"? He says, "I'm going to get me some chicken and waffles." Just saying. You got to see the movie
Hopefully
Shrek.
when you have a chance to try all of
I
that,
can talk
Freddie,
about
after
any
we
movie
tease you,
anytime.
The sound that comes out of her voice is what you're going to hear in your head.
Freddie, you have to. Here's an extra fork. Try this. Oh my gosh.
You know, you always have me eating on the set. You ever notice that?
Mo,
You gotta stop doing it.
this is
Thank you.
unbelievable.
Thank you, Mr. Watch What You Eat.
Mo, this is so good.
Again,
I know we're going to
salt
share with all of
and
you guys. It's not vegan, Susan, but-
crunchy and soft, all at the same time.
I
Done
know.
our way.
Right? I'm telling you. And what's there hollandaise sauce on too?
Okay, and then talk. Now, I came and had dinner here Friday night,
Yes.
Yes.
and you introduced me to the chef.
Yes.
Was that your son?
Yes. one of the chefs here. My son goes to college, the few days that he's off, and he actually has a part-time job closer to the house as well. When he has free time, he makes it up here. He's done just about everything here. He's hosted for a week and a half. He's shadowed a few of the servers. He's behind the bar doing backup to the bar. Worked his way into the kitchen, plating. He plates all of this. When he's here, he does a little bit of everything. He's learning.
So he cooked my
amazing.
salmon that night?
He did. He did.
I hope
I'm
you were nice
tight.
to him.
Yep.
I didn't know who he was until they told me today that
Ella
was his
told
son.
you.
Cinderella told me that was his.
Cinderella.
That was his son. Unbelievable. The food that night. When my friends were here that night,
Try to keep it simple, Freddie.
they didn't want to leave. They took your bag of Brooklyn Cafe
They did.
coffee.
They did.
And when we got home, I said, "Why'd you do that?" He says, "I gotta have this." I said, I'll give you all the bags you want. You don't take it out of the restaurant. He took the bag home.
And I have to say, thank you, Mo, for hanging this up.
My pleasure.
This looks, I don't know how it looks on camera, but it's really nice.
How's it look
Grab
on
a few
camera?
bags from downstairs. I'll bring it up here.
Okay.
I'm gonna need some more coffee.
I got
Running
one.
low. People are loving it.
We'll take care of you.
Okay.
All right.
Are you been brewing up the coffee? We're going to hear from Christina. Steve-O, do we need a disclaimer on Facebook?
We do not own the rights to this song.
That was not the
We don't
disclaimer.
own the rights to this song.
I was hoping for a better disclaimer like, this is a cover, Facebook, we're good.
This is a cover, Facebook. We are covering it. She's going to sing a rendition of it. Don't get bananas on us. Now, the only thing you're going to do, you're going to move to this side. Dylan, you're going to turn off all our mics and just keep hers. And he'll watch the levels.
And we're going to move the camera over to her.
And let's move the
Jeffrey?
camera over to her, one or the other.
Oh, we have another camera. Okay.
We got
wow,
the 360.
Look at
Yeah, we know what we're doing.
that. I'm impressed.
You ready? All right, so let's shut 1 through 4 down and just keep Steve-O up.
Okay, so I will be singing Cara Mia, and it was sung by Jay Black and the Americans in the 1960s, one of my favorites. Must we say goodbye each time we part? My heart wants to die. Darling, hear my prayer. Cut me open. I'll be your love till the end of time. Must we say goodbye each time we part? My heart wants to die. Darling, hear my prayer. Cut me open. I'll love you still till the end of
Each time we part.
My heart wants to die. Darling, hear my prayer. Cut me open. I'll love you still till the end of Thank you.
That
There
is
you go.
absolutely unbelievable. Oh my
Now, how long you been
goodness.
singing like that? Jesus, that brings a tear to my eye. How long you been singing?
You know, I started singing when I was probably, when I was really young, but seriously, opera.
Really young? What are you, 20?
I'm 28.
Oh, and she's really young.
When she was young.
When she was
I know.
young, also young in another day.
That's absolutely amazing. Your voice is incredible. Where can
Thank
people
you.
find you and where are you performing?
Well, I perform at a restaurant called Arturo's Restaurant in Boca Raton on Federal Highway. I'll actually be performing there tonight. I sing with another singer, Gino DeMarco. He's great. And we have a ball. And then I also sing at a place in Point Siena in Lake Worth called Mel's Way, and I do an opera night there. But I do a little bit of everything. That's just a little dose of what I do.
Steve-O, how did you meet her? So I'm asking.
I
you.
was
I did not
lucky.
even ask.
I was really lucky. Because I went through about 3 or 4 different singing coaches. for my daughter. And I found her through a company, and it stuck. You know, and my daughter is learning. I mean, she's a whole different singer right now, my daughter.
Absolutely incredible. Your voice is amazing.
And she's going to start doing weddings now.
I am. I do everything. I do restaurants, country clubs. I do assisted living stuff because, you know, the older people, they love it.
Now, I've heard singers at assisted livings. Just saying, we have some family members that have been there. None of them sound like you, look like you. It's just
not for nothing.
Sorry,
Be
Susan.
nice.
Not you.
Be
You're
nice.
not. Am I right? I mean, it's great.
Be
It's
nice.
great, and the entertainment's amazing. You
Yeah.
are on a whole nother.
I'm sorry to all our friends at assisted living
No,
places.
I think it's
and
amazing. Do you hear anyone singing opera at assisted
Absolutely.
living? When was the last time you were at an assisted
That's
living?
not the point. They're big fans of ours.
No, they really are sweet. They
It's
come
just-
up to
They're
you.
the best.
They love
Oh my
it.
gosh, of course.
And if any
Yeah.
hate mail comes, send it to
Send it to
Dawn
me, but
at
no reason.
AOL.com. Thank you very much.
No hate mail. Her voice is just like an angel.
Yes, it is. Listen, I gotta do a shout out.
To who?
In all the years that I've been on the air, my sister Miriam Koss in New York City has never watched me.
Hey, Mimi.
Hey, Mimi, until today. She's watching us live. It came on my feed. It is the first time my sister's ever seen me on the air.
So I've got this new thing that just popped up on my phone. I guess it's because of what I did yesterday. We must have been approved because somehow I have a watch party.
What is that?
I don't know.
A watch party so you can watch.
But apparently, once I shared it, we now have a watch party, and I can invite everyone. The problem is we've got 4,000 people. I can't invite them all one at a time.
And it's funny because your
It's gonna be
fingers like it'll be
this.
like Steve-O's. It's gonna
My
come
finger
off.
is not as quick and agile as Steve-O, so I've only gotten through about 10. Look, I can click invite. You think I'm kidding?
All right, just hit the button. All
I
right,
can't.
Dawn, stop doing that. Just
at
hit the
that.
button.
That's a lot of
Just-
buttons to
Yeah,
hit.
you go like this.
Here, you hit.
No, I'm not doing. This is your watch party.
Yeah, I'll hit. My finger's better.
Yeah, he has a
bet.
fast finger. All right. Sorry about that. Anyway, listen, we got Danielle on the set. We got the Queen on the set. You have her on the camera, right? And we want to thank Danielle for the idea of working with the beautiful, incredible pictures that you take. And those people that have gifts, you can bring them up and start taking your headshots as well. And then as you do that, we'll bring you on the set so we can talk a little bit about what you do and how you do it and why you do it and the whole nine. Yes? And we'll have some fun with that. And we want to continue this trend. We're not going to just do it here. We're going to continue this at the studio and other places.
Because Christmas isn't for another 3 weeks. There's a lot of time.
Christmas is around the corner.
Well, we happen to be on night 5 of Hanukkah, so happy Hanukkah to everybody. We're still in the middle of Hanukkah. Christmas is around the corner.
Hanukkah's still going?
That would be 8 nights, yes.
How many days do you guys celebrate?
8.
We get 1, you get 8? There's got to be something wrong with the math.
It's the miracle of the oil. Back to the miracle of the light of the oil. 8 nights. We're on night 5.
You
so
have
we
any
still have a few
oil
more
in the
nights.
kitchen?
He has a menorah downstairs.
Apparently, they need some oil.
My menorah's on the bar.
His menorah's on the bar
front
downstairs.
window,
It has
so everyone
oil
can
too?
see it.
You have oil?
Candles.
The
Little-
candles are
Little
downstairs.
Crisco.
I'm trying my best, and I've been keeping count with the days. I'm hoping I.
Oh, you
myself
counted to
run out.
5?
Uh,
You're good.
I got a box that gave me exactly the amount of candles I needed. and I
If
did
you
my
break a
count
candle,
so far.
you're dead. You're over. It's all.
Well-
What happens if we celebrate a 9th day of?
Why not?
Can you do that?
You can do anything
You see,
want
that's
to
what
do.
I would do. I would have a 9th day because nobody has a 9th day.
Just to be different.
Absolutely. As
Hey,
many days
listen.
as you want.
I was celebrating Christmas in July. No, in November.
November.
And everybody got on my case for that.
Friday night, though, is Art Walk at the Heart of Delray Gallery. So come on out. It is a free event to walk around the gallery. I met 2 ladies downstairs, Mo, that are having a big art event in February. They said, "Are you the manager?" I said, "No." "I'll get you Mo. He's the owner." They want to promote their event. It's going to be in Old School Square. There are so many artists that come out to our community and are within our community. You know, we should introduce Christina because wouldn't she be amazing to sing at Art Walk one night?
Well, I would like. Oh, yeah. What are you doing Friday?
This Friday?
Yeah, well, there's only one
I
Friday.
think I can pencil you in.
Really?
9
Maybe.
p.m.
Oh, I gotta get. Are you gonna be there Friday?
Yeah.
You know the funny thing
Yes.
is,
Oh my goodness.
Freddie doesn't usually listen to what I say.
Not a
As
word.
you see, he talks
Not
through it until it
a
registers, and he
word.
goes, oh, "Great idea."
I don't even know who this woman is. Steve, are you working Friday night?
He's thinking. He's busy with his
7
finger on
o'clock,
my
yeah.
watch party.
You're working at 7?
Yeah.
You know, not for nothing, but you gotta be less busy.
I know.
Freddie, we should try the.
Who needs to
waffles,
eat
too.
at the house?
Who needs to eat? Listen, we need the
Did you
party
see the
buzz.
waffle?
Keep eating, dog. We need the
I'm
party
gonna
buzz.
keep eating.
No, the next
Thank
trip
you.
we got to do the party bus.
We need the party bus because
We'll do a show on the party
at
bus.
12 o'clock today, what's coming at 12 o'clock? Is it
It's 12 o'clock right now. It's 12:30.
Where is the
What do you want?
where is the tour? What time is the tour
2:30.
get here?
2:30.
Oh, craft?
30, but they're pushing back a little. They'll be probably closer at 3:30.
I thought they were coming early.
The craft food tour. These waffles, Mo, are amazing.
Do you want me to send them a text? Why, thank you.
Yeah, tell them to come down. We'll put them on the air.
Oh my gosh, I've never had chicken and waffles before. So good.
You never had chickens and waffle before. That's like saying
Have
I never
you?
ate at White Castles.
You ever had a chicken and waffle before?
I bet you in this room there's a lot of people that eat a White Castle.
Who hasn't eaten at White Castle? Raise your hand.
See?
Has not.
See? Look. Well, why don't you ask her why there's
Why'd
none
you
in
get
Florida?
on the phone? I want White Castles at the cafe. I'm serious.
Where does she live? Okay, now I gotta try this. Columbus, Ohio. Can we try this
The
too?
owner lives at White Castle, lives in Columbus, Ohio. Now that's a riot.
No, but hold on. Since I've been here, I've had a burning question why we can't have a White Castles down here.
We can.
That's a question for Lisa Ingram. I can ask her.
Let's call her. Let's
With
get
all-
Lisa on the phone. Tell her we're live on the air.
Live on the air. Let's get Lisa, because
Have you ever noticed that Susan Warline from Flying for Hope knows everybody?
Do you know who she
And
knows?
everyone's her friend.
You know who she knows?
Who?
Mark Cuban.
She knows
Icky
everybody.
Woods.
Yep.
Who else you know?
Steve Johnson. Let's see. Ernie Mills.
She's Mike.
Big Pin from the Steelers.
We're going to bring her up.
Wow.
Griffin.
She knows all these people. This woman, you know.
now she knows me.
Lots of people.
So, Susan, what we want to do, remember John Travolta had walkie music, theme music?
Yes.
Okay, so we got a DJ, and we're going to go mobile, and we're going to take the Gang of New York down Atlantic Avenue. And we're going to have somebody wear a sign, come and eat at the porch, and we're going to walk straight down. And we're going to hand out cards and gifts and all this rackets and noise.
Well, that's because we need to promote the New Year's Eve party.
well, we're probably going to get arrested. So, no we are.
But we got to strut. It's not a walk. You got to strut.
Well, you strut. I walk.
Yeah.
Gotta
My
strut.
strut is over.
We
I'm
got Gen G in
56.
the house
Holy smokes, look
with
at that.
bags of
Gen
toys.
G.
All right, so why don't we do this? Why don't you go to work, and you turn on your lights, and you do your thing, and then we'll start filtering people in that way, as they say.
Danielle Boujon photography. Christina, Steve-O, can she sing another song for us?
Absolutely.
Would you sing
Yeah.
something else?
That way we can set up.
Want to do that now?
Yeah, let's
Dylan,
set up. We'll
we're gonna
switch
set
the
up
set
another
around,
song again. You're gonna knock out all the mics except
and we're going to bring
his.
Danny Bastos over to our set. We're going to talk to Danny about how to empower your kids, which you talk about the holiday season, and I want to talk about, you're going to have a seat, the whole empowering versus the entitlement during the holiday season. It's a whole, look at her
And
face.
this is her book, right?
We're going to talk about that. We've got the whole Brazilian contingency
like
here.
this.
Jen G's with us, and
Hey Jen,
how
How
you
are you?
doing?
I just want to do a shout out that tonight
What's tonight?
at 6 o'clock.
Tomorrow night at 6 o'clock.
Tonight, tomorrow, aliens are in my head. The Alien Show with Jen G and Russ Johnson will be airing their grand opening show
Tomorrow night at the Heart of Delray Gallery.
at the Heart of Delray Gallery. You threw me off for a second, yes. And we will be talking aliens. And there's a lot of aliens in this room. You see Steve-O?
They are among us. Well, Steve-O, certainly.
What's it called?
you,
Nights in the
Steve-O.
Light?
Steve-O is the biggest alien.
Steve-O's busy inviting everyone to my watch party.
Let me keep
Now,
going.
you going to keep inviting people? I don't know how it happened, but I have to thank Paula for teaching us about this, because all of a sudden, I guess it worked, Freddie.
Hey, Paula, if you're up in California, hello, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. We wish you to come back so you can get on the air.
Paula Reyna with Reyna Media gave us some tips yesterday, and you never know what goes through until it pops up. So now every day we can have I need an intern with a finger to invite 2,000
you got
people
10 is
every
even
day
better.
to a watch party.
All
What are you
right.
going to sing for us, Christina?
You gotta find.
All right,
the
while we're
select all
looking,
button.
while you're
They don't do that. You got to do
looking,
it
I
one
want
by
to
one.
talk to Danny. Danny, here's a mic. I want to let me turn this on for you. We have Danny Bastos, and she's a friend of Danielle Boujon, so we've got Double D in the house. Yes.
Now, I get in trouble for saying that.
Danny and Danielle. Oh,
You know what I'm
and
saying?
Dawn, Triple D. Danny, Danielle, and Dawn.
Is that even a thing?
Me? I couldn't tell
Is
you.
that a thing? I'm looking at the guys, you notice? Is that a thing?
don't
No,
ask
but
that.
we can make it one.
Everyone's dream.
A dream.
We got Danny, Danielle, and Dawn on the set.
Ooh.
And there's got to be a David. Is there a David
Yes, he's
downstairs?
right over there, as a matter of fact.
We got quadruple Ds, a 4D. That's like a 4D battery.
A guy can
Valley.
dream.
And dream. I was talking to Danny a couple days ago how to empower your kids and how this came to be. This is more than an idea. This is a whole book.
Yeah.
Balboa Press has published your book. It just came out in August.
You're funny.
Why?
It's a whole book.
Well,
Oh, I'm going to
Wait till
publish
you
a
hear
half a book.
did you hear her story?
Not a whole book.
It started as a conversation.
I want to hear where this is going.
It starts as a conversation, and then it turns into an entire book. So when people say they've got nothing to say, they
Think
have a lot
again.
to say. Exactly. Think again, right? Tell us about your book.
This idea came, I'm a life coach and a journalist, so my work it's always to bring people solutions. They come with problems, I give them solutions.
I need more money.
Yeah. Let's talk about that. Let's strategize your
I like
wealth.
this lady. She never says, don't worry about it. She says, let's go.
Look, why not?
Yeah, why not? So there's many strategies in every area that you need help with. So, and I
talking to
was
me?
talking to a friend, and she sent me her 8-year-old, and the girl was having problems in school. She was being aggressive, and she told me, "Oh, my mom is aggressive. She's 6:30 in the morning. She's already yelling at me to get ready and everything." So I get to school stressed, and I told her, "What do you need to do? Why does your mom yell?" So she told me she wants me to be quick. I have to be on time, and kids are gonna be kids.
Well, think how many houses start like that,
Yeah.
right? The alarm goes off, the kids are in bed, get out of bed. The kids are in bed. I
Yeah.
used to call my daughter, I know if she's watching, Chelsea 3 times, because it would take me to say something 3 times before
Yeah.
it would happen, whether it's get out of bed,
Uh-huh.
whatever it is. So the morning already starts out stressful because you can't get out of bed, then you're packing lunches, and you got to get in the car and make breakfast,
Yeah.
and homework is late, and the dog, and it's stressful at 6:30
So,
in the
so,
morning.
hold on,
Chaotic.
so hold on, let me ask you a question. So when you yell at your kids in the morning, who's more stressed, the kid or the guy yelling?
Both.
So why the hell are you yelling?
Yeah, but the thing is, like, the vibration catches up. You know,
The vibration
Yeah, because if you're angry, everything changes. The vibration of the environment changes. So you put onto your kid your negativity and your expectation, and they are kids. You tell them brush your teeth. They're gonna get a microphone. They're not getting a toothbrush.
Well, this
They're
child
like
was 8 years
singing
old.
with the toothbrush. Yeah, and
8 years old,
they
though.
are kids.
They're kids. I mean,
They're
that's
You know the
kids.
best way to tell a kid that's 8 who's rebellious doesn't want. You say, "Don't brush your teeth.
Yeah.
Your mouth smells like a sewer.
That's like a
don't take
reverse
a bath,
psychology,
Don't
yeah.
comb your hair and don't get dressed. Everybody's gonna laugh at you at
Yeah.
school. I love it. You're the class clown.
Yeah.
And you watch how quick they change.
You know, my son used to go to school in costume.
Oh, my daughter too. My
Full
3-year-old.
costumes.
Yeah.
So
He
did
would
I.
be Tigger, Tin Man,
He still does.
Thomas the Tank Engine. It has just now evolved into sneakers. Jen can appreciate the shoe thing. He is
They
truly my
elect
son.
things. Yeah, they go through phases.
And the
Yeah.
doctor would say to me, choose your battles.
Yeah.
If he wants to go to school in a costume, let him go to school in a costume.
And it's the only time that they can get away
he would
with
go to
it.
school
You
with
know.
a tail coming
And
out
the
of his
thing is,
pants.
like, their minds wanders. They have this fantasy. The guy can dream about 4Ds. The kids can dream about being princess or T-man.
Okay.
You know.
So how do you get the book?
How do we empower our kids?
Actually, what I created is a guide to teach parents to, instead of demanding that kids know stuff, they really take the time to teach them.
Now everyone's on my phone.
So be careful with what you see there. Don't scroll too much.
He messed it up.
Yeah.
He messed it up. I don't know how you go back.
Click for you.
Yeah, so the book consists, we have like lists. So the thing that I did with the girl was like, let's list everything you have to do in the morning. So what are you going to do? You're going to race yourself. You're going to time your, every activity that you do. Brush your teeth, brush your hair, get dressed. Let's see how long you take to do every activity. So remember, get focused. Don't get distracted because you're racing against yourself. And let's see how long you take to do everything in the morning. And then when you get ready, when you're in your car, in your mom's car, you can look at your phone, you can get distracted, you can sing, you can pretend that you're Rihanna, whatever you want. But first you do everything because you're in a game. So we listed out everything she had to do. She timed herself, and I told her, after, you're gonna like add up the time and you calculate what time do you have to wake up in the morning. Do you like to be rushed or do you like to take your time? So you like to sleep
more and you're gonna rush through, every activity, or you like to take it slow and have time. Then so you empower them to make their own decisions. Every kid has a different rhythm. Once they wake up so lazy, they are not morning kids.
Well, I'm going to tell you, I'm looking over this book. I'm going to cross out the word kids. Because there's a lot of stuff adults can learn.
Oh,
here.
yeah,
And there's like time management,
Yes.
conscious
Oh,
consumer.
there's a whole calendar?
Yeah.
There's a whole.
Yeah,
I haven't seen the
planner.
book.
Yeah,
Did
it's
you
a
open the book?
planner.
She gives you a planner. She gives you.
Yeah.
This is like an organizing chart.
Yes.
Now, you see this book? This is what I need in my life. The problem
Uh-huh.
is, I'm never going to remember to read it. They give me planners. I don't know where they are.
Yeah.
I find them like 3 years later. You ever get a dated calendar book and it's like 3 years ago? That would be me.
Yeah.
But this, forget about kids. Grown-ups can use it.
And a friend, a reader, just wrote me yesterday, and she said, I changed so much from reading your book that my attitude changed. Everything that I did, it wasn't having the effect that I wanted. I changed, my kids changed it, and he said, tell this lady to say, it's not how to empower your kids, it's how to empower your kids and yourself, because you've changed a lot.
That's true, right? It's empowering your whole family to take control
Yeah.
and do what you need to get done without all of this stress, right?
Yes.
If everyone takes back to life, if everyone takes responsibility
Mm-hmm.
and accountability for themselves when they can, then not every mothers, fathers don't have to take care of all
Yeah.
the kids' stuff all the time.
And you know what is funny? I did like lists of everything that you do in your house, and there is how to deal with money, how to deal
How not
with
to spend
food.
it?
Yeah, because they need to know that you need to earn money before you can spend. So, yeah. But the good things, like, isn't there things that you know today that you wish somebody who taught you when you were little? So that's what I'm
Oh, you-
doing. Like, teach the kids, then they're gonna thrive on their own. They're gonna be independent. They're gonna be, like,
gonna be mature
successful.
adults.
Yeah, they're
Well,
gonna
I
be
like this.
successful.
My actions, my responsibility, right? My feelings, my responsibility. His action is his responsibility. This is the best
What's
one.
wrong with your finger?
My reaction to his action is still my responsibility.
Yes.
What's wrong with your finger?
I just read this,
Mo, she's pointing at you.
Yeah.
right? So what you do is your responsibility. What someone else does is theirs, but your reaction to what they do is your responsibility.
Well,
to
it's called
yours.
accountability, right?
Yeah,
accountability.
accountability.
You're accountable for what you do and how you do it, and more importantly, you're accountable for what you don't do.
But I love your rules to live by. This should be a
Yes.
whole book by itself.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
This
That's,
rule, do
that's
unto
for adults.
Do
for
unto
kids.
others as you would like to be done to you. Your happiness does not depend on anything. Be happy now. It can't be measured by what we have, but how grateful we are for what we have. This is amazing.
I'm going to tell you, that's a show right there.
This
Well, it's
is
raising your kids.
rules
to
live
teaching
by.
them. They
Yeah.
don't have the skills.
But let me ask you,
have
Mo.
to be able to.
How many kids you got?
One.
How old is he?
21.
Okay. How many you got? 5. Are they all independent? Are they each? Do you have twins or anything?
Easy.
How many twins you have? You had twins, so you really had 3, and one broke up into 2. Yeah, so that's 6.
But
4 and
it's
2
all-
is 6.
It's all in setting up your kids for success, just
Yeah.
like we want to set ourselves up. It's giving them the tools that they need.
Exactly.
I haven't read your book, but
Yeah.
the vibe I'm getting is making sure they have those tools. The tools
Yeah.
is the knowledge. It's teaching them, telling them before they make a mistake, or
But,
getting them trained.
but this
in a
is my
certain way.
question. Parents have to be ready to install tools.
Yeah.
We got a lot of kids that are young right now that are having children. And I can say that because my 21 and it just is going to have a baby boy in April.
Mm-hmm.
And to me, 21 is young. And I don't mean any disrespect by
Of
that.
course.
But the lessons in life come later.
Yeah.
21, you're out
Yeah.
looking. I mean,
But-
man, when I was 21,
But Freddie, one thing that I think it's very important, parents now, they associate love with overprotecting. So they don't really leave their kids to like learn from
They don't
life's
let 'em fall.
experience. Yeah. So a couple years back, my daughter, I have a 10-year-old and a 3-year-old. So my daughter, who was 6 at the time, we ordered some costume for Halloween online, and we got home and the package didn't arrive. Received the message, and my husband was like, "Oh, we have to go to Party City and buy something for her." I'm like, "No, let her deal with this. Sometimes the post office is gonna be late. Sometimes in life things happen, and it's not the end of the world." And he was like, "Oh, everybody's gonna have a new, costume, and she's gonna not have any new costume." And I told, let's see how she reacts. So for me, everything is a learning experience.
That's right.
So I let her deal. So we came home. It's like, oh, did my costume came? I'm like, no, it didn't. We received this message. We're not gonna have your new costume. It's like, oh my God, what are we gonna do? And I'm like, I don't know. Do you think what do you come up with? What do you think? It's like, oh, I can see if there is some that is still fits me, because that's the thing with kids. It's not about just the new costume. It's because they grow, and probably she can.
So she created
Yes,
something.
and she's like, oh, let me see it. So she went through her old costumes, and she found one that she wore like when she was 4, and was a Rapunzel dress, and was still a little short
And
on
she
her.
was happy.
And
She was happy. She's like, Mom, it fits. It fits.
That's right.
This
And
is
because
so-
she created, she's even more happy.
Yes, she was happier. She learned something. I gave her the tools to empower herself, because every parent that comes to me, I have a lot of clients all over the world. I have people in Singapore, Angola, Africa. So I have people all over.
And feed you to a tiger if you don't take out the
But there are
garbage. Tell you that
62
right now, baby.
life rules, and every single one, if you learn, teach. If you have it, share it. This one, everything ends, the bad moments and the good ones. For the bad ones, hold on tight, have faith, and be strong. It will get better. For the good ones, enjoy it while it lasts.
I'm going to give you a little Bronx theory.
A Bronx tale, a Bronx thing.
My father said to me one day, I got traded playing ball. I was playing Sandlot ball in New York. I got traded from one team to another, and I was so depressed. You know how you get traded from one team to another? This guy don't love me. My father says, let me tell you something. You see the floor? I says, yeah, Dad, I see the floor. He says, you ain't going to pass the floor. You fall, your butt hits that floor. You ain't passing that floor. You get up, and you go again. The team that wants you more than the team that traded you, you go play for them.
Yeah.
And that stuck with me.
You know, Monica Lewinsky was giving a talk. I was watching the news this
The
morning.
Monica Lewinsky?
The Monica
You know her?
Lewinsky. Not personally, I was
Oh.
watching her. She was giving a talk to all these empowered women and women in communications. And she says to all the women, she goes, all 410 of you ladies over the age of high school, get on your phones because you don't want to hear this. This goes for the high school students. And she said when she was in trials and testifying, she said what she was told is the difference between you and me, and this was one of the judges saying this to her, right? She was in her 20s at the time, is we all fall down. We all make mistakes. The difference between you in your 20s and me at my age is that we get up a little bit faster. So,
The speed of getting up.
Yeah.
but that's what you said. You fall down. You just got to get
Gotta
back
get
up,
up.
and you have to keep going.
That's
and
right.
she is back, and same thing. Things happen. We all make mistakes,
Yeah.
but we all just got to get up
Yeah.
and keep going, right?
That's
Have
right.
faith, yeah.
And have
Instill
faith.
those values in kids.
How
you
can
know?
people find your book?
BalboaPress.com, Amazon, and BarnesandNobles.com.
And you also take in people to call if they want advice? You do like a
Yes,
service and
yes,
stuff? So
yes.
how-
I'm a
how-
life coach, and I have people all over. So, what do you want me to
What's the
give my phone?
Well, either that or smoke signal. Those are-
Yeah.
An SOS?
Yeah, I think we passed the smoke signal. So 954-870-3106, 954-870-3106. And my website, DaniBastosLifeCoach.com.
Next for Danny.
And we're at Corner Porch. We're still here for another hour or so. Come on down. Bring a toy for the kids. Get a free headshot by Danielle Boujon Photography. The beautiful music of Christina Notke. And if you donate a toy, you get a free mimosa. Are we going to have another song?
All right, so let's cue
Steve
that up.
and Christina.
Can I get all you guys to chime in too? You know this song. I'll sing, dance, a little bit of everything. Oh yeah. We are family. Some disco here.
We are family. I got all my sister with me. We are family. Get up, everybody, and sing. We are family. I got all my sister with me. We are family. Get up, everybody, and sing. thoughts we had for the future of our girls inside. No, we don't get depressed. Here's where we fall. Our golden rule. Have faith in you and the things you do. You are the one. Oh, this is our family jewel. We are family. I got all my sister with me. We are family. Get up, everybody, and see. We are family. I got all my sisters with me. We are family. Get up, everybody, and see. We are family. I got all my sisters with me. We are family. Get up, everybody, and see. We are family.
Thank you.
Genji?
Jen, come here. Well, we gonna get to
That is
that.
the Freddie song.
We gonna get to Suavemente.
We're gonna get to Suavemente.
Absolutely.
That chicken
Cut it
waffles,
all
Mo,
up.
is
Cut it all up, Mo.
so delicious.
Mo,
oh
we
my
gotta
gosh.
bottle that up and take it with us on the road.
That is amazing.
Now we have the beautiful
Genji.
Jennifer, because I can't pronounce your
Gutschmidt.
last name.
Gutschmidt.
Gutschmidt.
Is that with a G?
That's with a G.
Gutschmidt?
I don't know how to go back.
Gutschmidt. Thank you, Dylan.
Irish.
Irish. And we had said before that you will be doing Lights in the Night, which is an alien show. We want people to call in. If you have an alien story, we want to hear from you.
We do. We definitely want to hear from you. We've gotten a lot of traction backed by popular demand. I'm lucky enough to have been asked to co-host this with Dr. Russell Johnson, so I'm really excited. Actually, I spoke to someone yesterday who's going to be our first caller on the show, and
What planet is he from?
holy smokes is all I have to say.
Well, you have a guest coming on tomorrow also, right?
Yeah. So we have. Well, he's a call-in.
Oh, he's a
from
call-in guest,
Michigan,
okay.
Yeah. And I spoke with him yesterday to introduce myself, and I really learned a lot more about like reanimation. If somebody passes away, we have a chamber
Animization?
that can,
Reanimization.
that
Did you
can
know that, Steve-O?
bring you back.
You are in a reanimization state.
They bring you back?
They bring you back.
This is what I'm hearing.
You
Really?
die, you come. Yeah,
The aliens do?
absolutely.
Alright.
It's called,
no,
it's
our
called the
government,
library.
We have it. We got it from them.
You know, I love watching you because you laugh. You got such a contagious smile.
Wait. So if you pass away, we have the ability to bring you back.
Yes.
We do.
It
So
all depends.
Tune in tomorrow at 6 o'clock.
And you can understand what the hell we're talking about.
95.3 FM, 1470 AM, or AMP2 TV, Facebook.
Now, I want to ask you about this because you are a techie.
I am.
Can you create a Facebook page from here to tomorrow? I'll still put it on AMP, but I want you to have your own
For
Facebook
Lights
page.
in the Night?
I am, yes. So not only am I creating my own Facebook page for this, I'm doing my own Instagram, and
All of
I'm
that.
creating a V-card for it. So
Of course she is.
it's all happening.
It's all happening. And the funny thing is that Russ Johnson came to see me yesterday. And I understand that you guys went and had a lunch or something, but you didn't talk about the show. And he comes to me, he says to me, is she still doing it?
He does that because he's him. So he had some guy call me yesterday.
'Cause he's him?
'Cause he's Russ.
him. He had someone call me yesterday who is actually, I gave him your V card, very interested in doing Tell Us Your Biz. But he calls me, he says, Russell tells me you have a show at 6 o'clock. I'd like to be a part of it. So I tell him about the alien show, and he's like,
David.
what are you talking about? And I'm saying, the show at 6 is about aliens and Lights in the Night. He's like, I think we're talking about two different things. I'm like, Russell,
But
once again,
one of your other clients for V Card was on yesterday.
two,
Who's the other one?
Beverly and
Oh, Beverly.
Lindy.
Lindy. I love Lindy.
Yeah, love, right? Happiness Jungle, the best.
Love
ever.
Lindy, and we
Yeah.
talked about how life happens within the dash
That's right.
because of her name, Lynn Dash D, and she's just incredible.
I-
Now,
I
hold on
do.
a
I
second.
love
You
her.
know Lindy?
She's one of
or
my
Russ
clients.
Johnson knows
No,
Lindy?
she's one of my clients.
She calls me and says, Russ Johnson says, I need to talk to you. She called me at 6 o'clock in the morning on a Saturday.
Yeah, that's about right.
6 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah. So we were at an event, and she happened to be at the event. I've known Lindy for quite some time, and she's fantastic. Like her stories, like how to hold together while your cookies are crumbling. She has a new book.
She's great. All
She's
about
awesome.
happiness, right? It's
Yeah.
everything we talked about in this book on how to empower your kids, how to empower yourself, and get through those moments when things are a little
And
hard.
her story is great. I've seen her speak. She actually called me one time at like 6:30 in the morning, and she said, "I need you to upload some stuff on my card. I'm going to speak. Get up," basically. I'm like, "I got it. I'll
Get up right now. Get up right now. Now, do you guys, anybody here have a virtual card? You see, I can't say the V word.
It's a V card. It's a digital business card.
Digital-
You have
Beverly
a V card?
does.
You got it? You got your V card? Steve got his. You got a V card? Oh!
Okay, Susan,
You got
right
a V
now, go
card?
to your text
Pearl, you got a
message
V card?
function.
You do.
Type in.
I'm going to show
your
you how it
text
works.
is
This is unbelievable.
80800, and in the message type in cafe, and on our card we'll download. You can download your free V card.
Free V card.
Free V card.
And we got coupons and everything now.
Just cafe.
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 You can put the Brooklyn Cafe, but it won't work. You just got to say cafe. But you should have your own V card to link up to other businesses. So let's say that you want to know what's happening here. Why are they calling me?
And then text in the word cafe, and our card will populate. So if you're at home watching and you want your free digital V card, marketing card, 80800 in the message, cafe. I know, yes, man, you see it, right? My virtual black screen. Our card will populate, and there you can link to download your free V card.
Now, I want to put more people on our card, like New York Sounds. I want to get his link, and I want to put all this. You got to put your
We have to
link
put
on there.
Danielle on there. We have a lot.
Danielle?
You have to show us. I need to get our passwords so we can add those links
I
to
got to
it.
get a passport.
Yeah, no, I can give you, because I basically manage your car.
She does, because
She manages mine too, so don't worry.
She manages everybody's. It's unbelievable. But I know the power of it because people want to come on the show. You want to do different things. You want to talk about different products and everything else. And I want to take the show on the road. Right, Dylan?
Like we are right now, you mean?
Yes, but
Where
I
are
want.
we, Freddie?
We're at the Corner Porch.
Who also, by the way, has a V card. So if you go to 80800, text Corner Porch, you can then keep in contact with them and all their specials they have going on.
That's right. And he does mimosas here starting at 6 o'clock in the morning.
10
Or
o'clock
10,
in the
10
morning.
o'clock in the morning all day.
And I'll tell you what, if someone comes down to the porch and orders a meal here today and a drink, I will give 2 golfers 2 tickets to my golf outing.
Holy
come on down.
smokes. Where
Wow.
the hell? Okay, so we got to bring you up here. We got to announce that.
Wait, she still has to do White Castles on the phone. That's what we're waiting on.
Bring your phone.
I gave her your phone number, Freddie.
No, call her. We're
Maybe
going to
she
put her on
just
the air.
called Freddie.
Oh, that was her. She just called me.
I said, give Freddie's number, he'll pick up.
Just call me. All right, we're going to put you on the air. We're going to call her on the air together.
Call your 610
Yes, 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 yes.
614?
It is, I'll tell you the number. People call me when I'm on the air. This is unbelievable.
Call Freddie, he'll pick up on the air.
614.
That's her.
Give her a
Alright,
call
so-
back.
No, we're going to put you on the air. We're going to call it together.
We can
'Cause-
actually switch spots because I have to go speak at the BB&T Center.
Of course you do. Who are you speaking to?
Oh, are you going to go see the Panthers?
I'm not going to actually stay for the Panthers because I have another speaking engagement after that. But,
Do you know the Panthers called us today?
oh, that's great.
They're coming. We're going to do a tour there on Tuesday. They're actually coming to the set. So, Steve-O, you remember when we were in the projects and we used to play hockey with roller skates? You remember the day, right?
The
I was-
orange ball.
And the orange ball. And I was a goalie with the catcher's mitt and stuff. Well, I told him, can he bring some Panther jerseys, different colors,
And we're going to play?
and we're going to play in the parking lot at the Heart of Delray.
He told him a tinfoil ball. This kid's probably your age. If someone told you we're going to play with sticks and a tinfoil ball in the parking lot, you
Hockey
would think.
sticks.
You would think.
No
you're-
thanks.
You think you're crazy. And you'd be in.
You're in? Who wants to play hockey in the parking lot? What do you mean? What's wrong with that?
Dylan's in.
Everybody's in.
Jen, who are you talking to today? What are you speaking about?
B-Card Global.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm
At the
just
BB&T,
BB&T
in the
Center.
stadium,
Yeah.
or in a room.
That's right.
In
Not
both.
my first time doing that. This
Really?
is my third time, yeah.
Hello? I'd like to go one day and hear you speak.
Oh, sure.
Well, I think that'd
You
be
know,
fun. Can
she
we do
did-
a show at the B?
she did TED Talk.
Oh.
Yeah, I did TED Talk, yeah.
You did TED Talk?
Sure did.
But you ain't done Fred Talk.
I have not done TED Talk.
Steve, let's do Fred Talk.
I'm all for it.
Let's blow it up and let's put a little pressure on them. We give them twice as much time and a radio show and
Not
we'll put it on
TEDx,
TV.
she did TED Talk.
I know.
Yeah.
Not TEDx. Fred X.
No, Jen did TED
I know
Talk.
she did.
Now I need
She
to
did
do
the real
a
deal.
Fred Talk.
Now you got to do a Fred Talk as opposed to what we do all the time.
You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna invite TED Talk to come on Freight Talk.
Yes, absolutely. And then we'll show them how it's done.
Show them how to do it the right way.
Freddie, Don, mimosas to you guys. Jen, a mimosa.
A mimosa?
I know you have another engagement.
Yes, man says yes, of course, and he speaks.
Do you have
Sure, Mo.
valid
And
ID?
some water, please.
Okay. All right. So go do what you got to
I
do.
will. Thank
And
you
what-
so much. And I brought a bunch of toys. I went a little nuts because you know how I am. So.
She's nuts.
Thank you, Jen.
V card.
Everyone
Get your V
download
card.
your free V card, your virtual business digital card, 80800, and in the text cafe. This way it's easy to download the link. Steve-O, this is my OG wand. My hand?
Thank you.
You
Tomorrow.
know, maybe lights in the night. I can have a phone on my hand next. I bet they
I'll
do.
talk to those people up front.
You know,
I
ET
think-
can phone home. I can text Jen.
I think we should get you a mask, an alien mask.
I didn't just
Would
text
you
Jen
wear
with
it?
my hand. No.
Why?
Why would I wear an alien
And wear a
mask?
glove with the long fingers.
Like ET. And if you want to reach Steve-O on his V card, you can text 80800 and you are NYS. So you can find Steve-O if you for all your DJ needs. You do more than DJ though, Steve-O.
Oh, yeah. Lauren, we do singing now.
No, we do singing. What else do we do?
You do singing. You do parties.
Singing,
you
we do photo booths, we do lighting, we do decor, we do planning.
Come here. Come here, you. Up here. I promise you're going to be on there. That's okay. Come here. You can stay here for 2 minutes.
Monique's
Don't
going
worry.
to come join us.
Don't worry. I'll get him the video. Don't worry about it. Listen. Are you going to also have one of those with the horses, what they call a carousel?
I have a carousel.
You do.
The carousel.
I heard a rumor you had one
Yeah,
of
I gotta say, I'll show you a picture.
You bring
Let
a
me get her
carousel
mic.
with you?
Yeah, for the bride and groom to ride off in.
those. Yeah, you
Really?
have one of those? Is that on?
Wow.
Yeah, I just I'll show
You do all the entertainment. Not only the DJ,
All your
Steve-O
wedding
has anything you need. The
I
photo
even
booth,
officiate.
the mirror.
Let's not forget that.
You can marry people?
Yeah.
Can you divorce them, though? Are you a judge?
We'll get into
You
that.
guys
I got
know
a
each
hammer.
other? You know each other? You just met. Okay, because Susan knows everybody. Just saying. You can find Steve-O at 80800 on your text function, NYS for New York Sound, and download all of his information.
Now, if we had a phone here, the phone would be ringing off the hook because he makes appointments when he's on the air, right? How many
books
times that
weddings?
happens?
Never fails.
Never fails. Always
Beverly,
comes
did you
out.
get your picture taken? Go on over. Danielle's
Beverly-
taking pictures. We'll have an IOU on the toy. I know we'll see you by the end of the week, so we're not worried about the toy donation.
Okay, so
And
yes.
she'll be Tuesday back in the gallery.
No, you'll be Friday then.
Tomorrow you'll be at Art Walk.
Art walk. You're gonna come down to art walk. We're gonna have singing. We're gonna have everything but the DJ because the DJ is very
What
busy.
are we looking at? Everything you have here?
No, that's the carousel.
It's Cinderella's. Oh my
He really
gosh.
does. He really does. They told me you did
I
that.
didn't lie to you.
This
No, they
looks
told
like
me. No, somebody else told me you did
this
that.
is the carousel, not the carousel, but the coach that Cinderella took to the ball after the
It's all
ball.
lit up.
Wow, that's
And they
amazing.
go up and down Atlantic Avenue if you're nearby Atlantic
Really?
Avenue. Yeah.
It's
So, Steve,
It's
what I
the
want to
pumpkin
do is
that's
I
been
want to put a
converted. Did you
commercial
see
spot.
this?
They told me about this. I want to put a commercial spot with these pictures that you have
see
to
that?
let people know because this is the end thing right now.
Yeah.
Everybody wants to be the king
Ella,
and
I would
queen.
love a water, please. Thank you. That's incredible. Look at that, Monique. I know it's a total girl
Wow,
thing, but
that's
oh my
crazy.
gosh, that is. Sorry, Fred. Did you like it?
Yeah, I used to do this in Central Park.
Of course you did. What did you do? You rode the horse?
I
They were
rode the
owned by
horses.
such nice people.
They were. You know, I'm going to
That's
tell
amazing.
you. The only thing in the Central Park, the horse, when you're
Thank you
behind it,
so much.
a lot of strange things happen. Just to tell you.
Who else do we have on set? We've got David Santangelo with us, and
Yes.
you're with.
Ace Luxury Property Group at Keller Williams Luxury Homes.
And who did you bring with you?
I brought my lovely assistant, Monique Katerina.
Now, I'm telling you, the reason I have Monique up here is because I spoke to Monique on the phone, and I said to her, if you come, I will put you on the set, right? And she said, nah, it's okay. I says, nobody escapes the camera. Nobody. So tell us a little bit about what you do.
So we work with buyers and sellers of luxury properties anywhere from West Palm Beach all the way down to Fort Lauderdale. And people who are looking to buy or sell, we have an amazing team that can actually basically work like a concierge to you to actually take you from whatever your original needs are and then take it all the way to closing.
And what constitutes a luxury property?
Correct.
So in Florida, it basically constitutes 500,000 and up is considered luxury property.
And in Florida, that could be any size home.
Now in California, on the other
be a
hand,
stu-
it could be a million and up.
It could be a studio apartment.
So you do buyers and sellers
No, that's New
That's
York.
correct. That's correct.
That's
And
true too.
investors.
and investors.
Mhm.
Well, you know, Freddie was talking about that. That
I
he
was?
about investing property.
Yes.
An apartment complex. You used to do that all the time.
Yes, I did it all the time. I had 21 of those bad boys in New York City. But I used to run a real tight ship with my properties because I used to take pictures and make people sign a lease with the pictures
Mo, you're the best.
to make sure that it was the same way when they left,
Uh-huh.
which is really difficult. Being a landlord is difficult.
It's really evolved a lot since then. I mean, we hire professional photographers, drones, the latest technologies to actually get the property exposed in over 650 websites in 23 countries and 27 languages. So we try to get maximum exposure to maximize profits for our sellers.
Now, the unique thing about the way you do it is that you were telling me you educate people on how to do it. Come on. Don't be standing there. Yeah, but you're the man of the
Nothing like a tray of mimosas.
When you have a tray of mimosas, you can walk in if they're doing surgery on my heart, buddy. Don't worry about that.
Party at the porch.
It's a party at the porch.
You come down to the porch, this man treats everybody. He treats everybody the same way. I was having dinner on Friday night, and he was with this guy. He has this big Cuban cigar. There was a couple. The guy asked a woman to marry him in the garden. She turned him down, and they were fighting.
You just
Remember
need
that?
Steve-O to do the wedding.
It was. I didn't know he could do that. Now, I understand that you educate people on how to buy properties correctly.
Yes, we usually have about a 20-minute consultation with them to actually sit down and analyze their needs, and so we don't waste their time and waste anyone's time.
Well, the other thing is you can get hurt if you try to get into that game and you're not ready. Mentally, physically, financially.
Right.
There's a lot of things that goes into buying a piece of property. It's not, let me buy this house. I'm a landlord now.
Right.
What do you mean you can't pay the rent and you go
Uh-huh.
ballistic? You got to prepare yourself for the ups and downs in that business, right?
Absolutely, absolutely.
Especially the way things are today.
Yes.
So what I like about it is when we talked a little bit, I mean, I used to do that game in the day.
I know, it's your favorite thing.
And I love doing it, but I got out of the game because I was a realist. I can't do it anymore. You know, you were talking about having a job. You got 5 kids. You have to work and hustle. What he does is it's like a surgeon.
No, it's hard because I was in the financial industry. I was actually a bank manager for
Okay.
12 years. So I was there for the boom.
I was there for the bus. You were in the
boom
boom
and
and
the
the bus. The boom and the bus.
It was a challenging time back then. I mean, in 2005, everything pretty much hit a cliff and went downhill. 2005 was actually the last good year, and then 2006 hit a cliff and fell off.
And what makes your Ace luxury properties stand out? Makes you unique?
Well, I think number one, we analyzed, like we were talking about earlier, we analyzed people's needs, and we use the latest technologies to actually find out what a seller's property is worth. Use the absolute best photographers and drones and things to make sure that they get the maximum exposure. And again, Keller Williams Luxury has a unique relationship all across the country and actually across the world.
One of the biggest.
That's correct. Keller Williams is the largest.
Yeah.
And our luxury group actually networks amongst each other, and we actually share different properties with each other. And it's amazing because a lot of the luxury sellers or buyers actually have multiple properties all over the world.
Now, is it a buyer's or a seller's market right now?
You know, it's interesting. It's almost right in the middle right now, right, Monique? You know, we actually teach classes on that every month, and we basically, when it's over 6 months of inventory, it's considered a buyer's market, and then when it's under six months, it's a seller's market. So right now, it's right about 5 months.
You see,
of
I can have
inventory.
a show all day long talking
Thank you.
properties, how to sell your property, curb appeal, the difference between putting flowers in front of your house and not.
Scents.
Everybody makes everything white. Is
Yeah.
that the best way to go? Sometimes a little color adds a little depth. I
Right.
mean, there's a lot of psychologies, especially in Florida.
Stage in your house and everything you need, right? And then there's people, we live in a very orthodox area. I'm in South Boca. I don't think they really care what the house looks like. They want the location. They may gut and take the whole house down.
Yes,
They're just looking for the location.
that's correct. And a lot of people, it's,
You're just scratching your head. You don't know what that means?
I'm
I feel
shocked.
like I'm looking at a cartoon.
You know something? I just learned something. I didn't even think about that.
Why?
Because you're right. People don't care in Boca what the
Well,
house really sometimes looks
depends
like.
on the location. I know we've got 3-4 Orthodox synagogues around, and people leave notes on the door all the time.
Right.
If the rabbi lives in your neighborhood and the rabbi lives in my neighborhood, they all want to live where the rabbi lives.
Wow. That's
Yeah. Well, you know the
amazing.
double blade sword in Florida since I moved down here is the HOAs.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, it's a double blade sword
That's
because
my problem.
it's my big
What-
problem.
what's my problem?
They tell you
What's
what
your
color
problem with
you're
that?
allowed to, you know.
My
they tell you
HOAs
that
are
you-
ridiculous.
Well,
But you can see the difference when there's no HOA.
I can't. Yeah, but I can't sell my house because my HOA is tremendous.
Yeah.
In all my years of owning properties, I never pay the mortgage I pay on my HOA, not my mortgage. What do you
Monique
do?
deals with them quite a bit.
Monique,
and-
I gotta talk to you. I got a huge problem. I bought this property. It's on a lake. It's 5,000 large, and I can't move it because the HOAs. I got a new golf course. Apparently, that guy Nicholas, whatever the hell his name,
Who's that?
he put that stupid guy came along and he rebuilt the golf course. Like I need him to do it. It's like
Maybe he should've
$21
paid
million
for
dollars repay. Maybe he should. So what do? We need to talk.
It's challenging, yeah. But I wanted to make one other point when you asked what makes us kind of unique as a team, Ace Luxury Property Group. We also have a team of 7 people, all inclusive of us. That's buyers agents, sellers agents, administration, transaction coordination, all of it that work together, and that makes a huge difference to the clients that we work with, the buyers, the sellers, the investors, because they have a whole team. It's not just one person, there to help them. Sometimes that person's not available. We tag team, we help, we're very cohesive, and that part I think makes a huge
And we've
difference.
talked about it, people who get pre-qualified. All of that makes a difference. I say I learn a lot when I watch our show. It's an amazing concept.
You know pre-qualification?
And
I haven't bought a house in a long time, so things change.
Yeah, and as much as we have a team of agents, we also have a great team of lenders and title companies and attorneys and all different types of groups of people that actually make the transaction flow. Inspectors, appraisers, electricians. I mean, we love to network with all those people to actually find the greatest one
The
so we can help our
inspectors make a
clients.
huge difference.
Yeah.
Back in the day when we bought our house, we closed. It was inspected. A week later, my shower flooded into both closets. Now, you would think it was probably wet the week before when the inspector went through the house.
Yeah, but sometimes you can't see those things.
It's true. Sometimes they're hidden,
Right?
but today there's actually some inspectors out there that offer like a 12 to 18 month warranty on your home after they inspect it.
Really?
If
Really?
something does
Well,
happen,
that's
yes,
new.
they give you a free warranty.
That's new.
That's interesting. There's a lot of things that have changed because that happens. I don't know, right? Who hires the inspector and whether it's the buyer or
the
the
buyer.
seller.
Right. The buyer usually. Yeah.
So you have to make sure you have the right qualifications, and you have a whole team, which makes it really simple.
Right.
And you're with Keller Williams.
Correct. That's our
A
parent.
reputable company.
Yeah.
It's funny, when I bought my first house, it was a 112-year-old house, and I didn't care what condition it was in because I had a construction company. I knew what was coming. I stole the for sale sign. I took it home. So I called the real estate lady. I found out who the sign belonged to, and she says, I hear you got my sign. What are you doing? I says, you ain't selling that house unless you're selling it to me. True story.
I've had clients like you before.
Hey, I'm going to tell you something. I got my house.
Yes.
And there were 12 people waiting for that house because I had the best house, the worst house in the best neighborhood. My basement flooded 3 feet. After the first rains, I had to put in sewer mains and change this other stuff. But did I care now? I don't care. Best house in the world.
And what's available as far on the market?
So, I mean, inventory in the luxury market is actually a little bit greater. There's a lot more choices, and it's not as aggressive as the under $500,000 mark. And when you get under $500,000, actually around under $300,000, you get a lot of competition with first-time buyers, cash investors, and it makes it difficult for that first-time buyer to grab their first home because they're competing with cash offers out there with investors.
Cash
and
offers.
as opposed to usually FHA or VA for the first-time home buyer. And when the seller's looking at those offers, they're like, okay, what do I take, the cash offer or the VA or FHA?
Cash
and
offer,
and
baby.
of course, all day
Cash
long.
is
yeah.
king. Listen,
So
me and Steve-O, we need to talk to you. We got some HOA problems. I need some buyers from Colorado.
Sure,
I need
come
some-
on in now.
He's
We
got
got
more food
Mo.
out there.
I need some. I
Oh,
need
the
some.
Brockamole,
You guys
Freddie.
have a tasting of a trio.
You know, not for
Okay,
nothing.
wait, Mo, just looking at you, Mo.
Mo,
That's your favorite, Freddie. That's the
We have
Brockamole.
guacamole, we have our homemade hummus, we have our salsa, pita
Hummus,
chips,
hummus.
toasted,
Oh my gosh.
toasted pita on the side, and
It's funny.
veggies.
Dawn said today she wasn't gonna eat.
I'm not here you go. I'm not eating.
Uh-huh.
I did just want to mention one other really
Please.
exciting thing
Yes.
that kind of happened this week, and I think it's a great
That's
thing to
why
talk
she's a
about.
good assistant. You see that?
Amazing. She really
We
is
all need
amazing.
that. You want a side job?
Well, one of our newer agents, who's awesome, she had met this week with who was supposed to be a renter. They thought they couldn't buy. They came in for a consultation, just wanted to talk about their parameters for finding a place to rent. Well, as they sat through the whole thing, our agent said, well, have you ever explored the possibility of buying? And they're like, oh no, we don't think we can. There's a myth. People think they can. Renters think they just don't have enough money.
It's true.
That it's too much to put down. There's all kinds of first-time home buyer programs out there that can help somebody with maybe a low down payment get into their first house. So that day, and a second time this week too, she got one of the lenders right there in our office to sit down with the people, go through, and they're going to do a pre-qualification and see if they actually can buy a home instead of renting.
That's
So
amazing.
that's really exciting. I
Because
love that.
sometimes you pay so much in your rent, you could have a
You
mortgage
could have a mortgage, yep.
And people
get
don't
your
know it,
equity.
yeah.
and get your equity, and people worry it's just the down payment.
Mm-hmm.
And now we learned a couple weeks ago that the down payment doesn't always have to be as much as you think it is.
Exactly.
That's right. You gotta get educated. You gotta learn the system.
Right.
I used to do the Freddie Fixer show that was about real estate.
Okay.
So I used to talk to maybe 500 people, and then I did a show this way on radio. And I used to bring the buyers, the ones that qualified versus the ones that didn't qualify. And they were on this side and this side. You should have seen the wars. And I used to say, come on over to the other side. That was my whole pitch. Never solicited a piece of business in 17 years. It was the craziest time. But you know, Clinton was crazy anyway. Give everybody a home.
Everybody, yeah.
Now the game has changed, right? How
Absolutely.
can people get more information? How can they contact you?
So very, very simple. You can go to aceluxuryhomes.com and find us that way. You can email me, David at acehometeam.com, or you can call me on my cell, which is 954-895-2026. And you can also call Monique, who is my assistant, and she'll get me the information. Monique, what's your info?
Yes, well, actually, you can call the office directly to my desk, and that's 561-735-3023.
And you have an event coming up in the next month or so at the Heart of Delray Gallery.
Yes.
Have we agreed the date yet?
We haven't put the date out there yet
I
because
saw
we
your
want to
meeting
make.
yesterday.
More information coming, but it will be a big event at the Heart of Delray Gallery, and as soon as we know what's happened with the date and exact time, we'll let you know on that as well.
Yes. Thank you so much.
Looking forward to it.
Thank you guys.
Thank you
Yes.
guys for having us.
Get your picture with Danielle.
Yes, we
You
will.
got your picture good.
We actually, I
Excellent.
got mine, but she needs to get hers.
Go do that. All right, very good. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right,
so
how's
much.
White
you.
Castle's going over there?
She's supposed to call back.
Freddie, she's calling you back.
Come on.
Freddie,
up
come on,
here.
keep your phone available.
We're going to put her on the air.
So tell me about this whole watch party we got going on.
I don't know. My finger fell off. Mo messed it up. Mo took away the watch
Mo,
party.
what is this, hummus?
I had to give you my cauliflower wild wing recipe.
Definitely,
Yes.
definitely. So we have our hummus to your immediate left. We with the celery and cucumbers.
You have
and
hummus?
then in the
Want
center
some
we
hummus?
have
I got you.
our salsa that we make in house with the tortilla chips, and
Which
then
one?
all the way to the far
me take
right
the burger.
we have our guacamole.
Give me some of that for me.
What do
Which
you- would you
is
like?
100%
Sure,
broccoli. We make in house as well. It's our version of guacamole, but made 100% with broccoli. That's served on the side there with toasted pita chips.
It's wonderful. Thank you.
On the guacamole, there's a slight bit to make it a little bit creamy.
some chips?
So there's a light bit
You
of
want some or
cream
no?
in
I can't have the
I want.
the broccoli.
Don't tell the
There you go.
priest. You ever heard the
Don't tell the
saying?
priest.
Don't call a cop. You can have anything you want. It's only 60,000 people watching. You know, it's a big secret.
I'm vegan, you know.
She's vegan.
So
We've
am
been
I.
eating so
Freddie,
much.
This
let's not
hand-
get into that, Freddie. Let's not get into
This
that.
hand is vegan, and this hand isn't.
We're not going to get into the cows.
With
and
the cow.
vegan.
The cow is vegan till you go to eat it. The hell is that all about?
Mo, thank you. This is so kind of you to and you also rent this upstairs for parties.
Yes, we do. We do birthday parties,
phone
baby
died.
showers.
Are you kidding me? Birthday parties and baby showers.
Anybody
People
got a
line up.
charger?
Yes.
Charger?
You got a
What
charger?
kind is it? It's an iPhone.
Yeah, i7.
Susan, you can give her my phone number. You gotta love it when your partner's phone dies and you've got White Castle calling. What the heck, Freddie?
White Castle.
What's
We'll
the
be right back.
chances of
Don't
White
go away.
Castle calling?
Yo,
And his phone dies.
Steve-O.
I'm down here 12
Steve-O.
years. I've been waiting for.
Steve, we are not only going to get White Castles, we're going to open up a White Castles at
Chef,
the
I
gallery.
was just thinking about you. I was wondering if you were coming today.
How did your phone die?
My stupid phone. Oh, look, it came back to
Oh,
life.
wait, it came back to life. No, but it's dead.
I went whoop,
My
and
phone
there
is
you
dying.
go.
We'll
How
call-
you doing,
we'll call-
Chef?
Good? And what we're going to do is we're going to keep doing this at other places. And we just keep going. Skin to skin. I mean, this is a smaller, tighter quarter. When we do the New Year's party, you watch what happens.
Well, Freddie, Bonnie is watching from Cafe Luna, and she's waiting.
Hey, Bonnie, how you doing?
Do you know, I don't want to disturb Bonnie because she's doing the bathrooms. And every time I try to come, she can't.
She's
Because
in the bathroom, or
She's
no,
doing her
it
bathroom.
she's doing the
already?
bathroom. She's a captive. I asked her if they fixed the bathroom.
She's renovating her bathroom, so she said she was a little busy.
Well,
Troy,
yes.
if only we could send this to you through the airwaves, smell-o-vision, Willy Wonka style.
Bonnie, we would love to go and meet you. Chef, how are you? I didn't even see. Where the hell did you come
She
from?
just walked in. I know. Chef, I have to tell
Wanna call
you,
her?
the soup and the crystal from my dad, good. All good energy. Chef Z is absolutely incredible. You know,
welcome.
I've been trying to meet Chef and get Chef over here to the porch for quite some time.
well, there you have it. And now she
Welcome again.
comes. You know, the parking space was, you know, Mo, that whole parking lot, I think everyone found out about your secret.
I believe they did. Unfortunately, I believe it's a lot of with all the building and construction going on, there's a lot of people in the area, and because we have such a big lot next to us, they find it.
Yeah, and early this morning. We've been here since 9:30.
Yes.
It was funny this morning. Freddie gets here early. He says, Mo's not there.
Mo
Said,
forgot me.
Patience. Mo forgot me. Mo
He
will be
don't
there.
love me.
What
Mo's
are we?
not here.
What are we
I'm
going to
going
do
home.
if Mo doesn't come?
I'm taking my toys and going home.
And Mo's working till 4:30 in the morning. Like you. How late do you work at night? Mornings have got to be hard. Mornings have to be
Now,
hard.
we have
I'm up
to.
at 6:30,
You need that
taking
book
plus
from Danny
stops.
Bastos,
Listen,
right?
we are going to ask Mo to open up an after-hours joint, New York style.
We talked about that.
Yeah, New York style. We're going to have some
But you had to have greasy
Poker.
burgers, maybe White Castle.
White Castle.
Correct. If she gets on the phone, I would love to have a conversation.
I got those big guys that flow up in the air.
City of Delray Beach, that's something we got to work on. Yeah.
Can we put it inside?
Yeah, possibly, maybe. I don't know.
As a matter of
I
fact,
haven't
we're
Not
crossed
doing
that bridge.
inside. I mean, over there in the park.
I even got the spotlights that Universal Studios use.
Can you do that?
I like
I
the
don't
carriage
know.
that
I would
you've
have to
got.
find out.
Maybe we do it and we beg for forgiveness.
Okay.
I like the carriage he's got.
Ask for forgiveness.
I've wanted to do a late night, starting at 11, 12 till 2, and pull out the smoker and do some barbecue on the lawn.
A smoker.
Yeah.
Smoker, baby.
You know,
Put
all-
a
The
pig on
city,
there.
you got to be done by 2.
Yeah.
Right?
But
At
this
2
is the
o'clock.
time of
That's
year
our
to do
cutoff.
it.
No, no, no.
All the college kids, they're going home. And next week, I think all colleges break, and you're going to have Atlantic Avenue. It's going to be slammed. They shut down, and they're going to need a place to eat.
Well, hold
Yeah.
on a second. Wait.
What?
This is a house, right?
Yes, it is.
So at 2 o'clock, can't I invite whoever the hell I want in my house?
Depending
Yes,
on
sir.
what you want to invite and do, there's still ordinances. So there's
No,
noise
I'm not.
ordinances.
I'm having an after-hour party. So what you
After
do?
hours?
a house party.
A house
Like we
party.
used to do in the Bronx.
We create. That's right.
Yeah.
We create. So guys do a little chippy. You take the hat,
Are you
everybody.
from the Bronx too?
I grew up in
I didn't know you was
Parkchester.
from the Boogie Down.
Yeah.
This guy
From
is.
the
He's
boogie
the. He
down.
puts the boogie in the boogie down.
St.
Boogie in
St.
the
Lawrence on the same street, 172nd Street, off of the 6 train.
St. Lawrence is in the
Wow.
Bronx. I'm gonna tell you something about St. Lawrence. You go there now, you better hold on to your shirt.
You go right to the St. Lawrence.
Oh, baby, it's hot over there. I'm gonna tell you.
I went to Monroe High School.
D
Got
with
that?
C
Yeah.
against Monroe. You guys had a good
That's
tennis
where Gen
team.
G taught.
Well, actually,
Champions.
not just tennis. The pretty good football team.
Yeah, your
I was
football
on the
team was
bowling
on.
team. We had a bowling team.
You
we had
were.
a handball team. I was on
That's the only
handball
sport
team
I
as
ever
well.
played was bowling.
You don't know what
They
handball
don't play
is,
bowling.
They-
We
they
do
don't.
bowling.
I play football for D with C. All right.
So
Now I
Susan made a
noticed
very gracious offer. I want to talk to her
we're
about.
going to talk to Susan about that. You also told me an incident with somebody in South America.
Yes, I did.
So you want to talk about that? And before we start anything, you have something going on that we need some sponsors, yes?
Yes.
She's a mic.
And you need to hold on to that mic. Make sure it's on. Is that on?
Yes, but it's not. I don't think it's working.
It is working.
Hello, it is working?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You sure? Okay.
No, Susan, we
no
make believe.
playback in the old house.
So,
Is it working? Is anybody there?
I own a charity called Flying for Hope, and what we do is we pay for people's flights, bus, or train tickets who have no money to get to the loved one in the event of a crisis. And we serve the entire United States. So last year when we had the hurricane, we flew several families out of Puerto Rico during the hurricane so they get to their loved ones safely. Do a lot of funerals, medical emergencies, surgeries. We've even done immigration hearings. So in order for us to actually do this, we need donations, and we completely are a pro bono charity. So we rely on donations, frequent flyer miles, things like that. So we're having our big annual golf and gala at PJ National Resort and Spa Valentine's Day weekend. Thursday is the golf, and we have several sponsors available still. It's going to be dedicated to the Stoneman Douglas students and their families as well. We've got the McCarthy sisters coming on Friday to do a fitness and beauty tour. That's Jen McCarthy's sisters, Amy and JoJo. They're going to be doing, the part of the proceeds will go to that as well. And you'll learn some fitness. And what's awesome, I just found a Salute Market after their fitness and beauty show is going to do a wine tasting and give free wine and
Nice.
food at PGA. And then Saturday is the big gala, which is going to be awesome. You get, it's really affordable. I mean, for $175, you're getting open bar, dinner, dancing, everything. And I just got a new sponsor that's this week was Ryan Plumbing. Have you ever heard of Ryan Plumbing? You need plumbers during the holidays. Do you know
Ryan
why?
Plumbing.
Ryan Plumbing. Have you? Let me just.
Yes, I can tell you my garbage disposal broke the Sunday before Thanksgiving.
Well, this is the thing.
Always
all these
happens.
guests come to your
Always
house.
happens,
Happens
yep.
always during the holidays.
They messed up the plumbing.
Well, they live in my neighborhood and they're awesome. They've been in like a business for like 20 years.
She
And then
knows
the wife
everybody.
does
She
knows
errands.
everyone.
Errands by Lori, so she walks dogs. She'll take people to go get their medications. You know, older people.
Aaron's by Lori. We need to bring her on the air.
Yeah, we need to bring.
What we need to do
Yeah.
is we need to do mini parties leading up to this event.
Yeah.
So everybody that you have, they come in and do a mini party and you do a fundraiser. You know, like we're bringing in toys and she's taking headshots. So we just bring in a whole group of people, network everybody, talk to New York Sounds because this guy
I was
knows
just gonna
everybody.
say I would love to donate some time.
That'd be awesome.
In service. I'm actually available on the 15th.
And I'm gonna tell you something. You
That's
better.
actually the deadline for the sponsorships. Actually.
You gotta
The
book.
15th of February, I'm talking.
Oh, 15th of February.
That's because you're having the
That's-
14th on a Thursday.
Yes, that's the golf. Friday is the McCarthy sisters, and Saturday is the gala.
So wherever you can fit entertainment
Oh.
and photo booths or whatever.
And Christina's shaking her
I
head
can
yes.
actually donate
Oh,
some
thank
time.
you.
Now he
That's awesome.
he
But I
has
would just need to know sooner than later.
Of course.
Yeah, because he'll book it.
I'll give you my card before we leave.
he has mirror guy.
I
How
got
is
Mirror
mirror?
Man.
You
How
see,
is
Mo,
Mirror Man?
You never had mirror
Mirror,
man.
Mirror Man is
Mirror Man?
working. He's working.
Tell him about mirror man.
So we have a photo mirror. You know, instead of a photo booth, he owns a photo mirror. So it's a full body mirror that's interactive. That the guests go and they can put emojis on the picture. They can sign the picture. They can send it to their social media. I mean, the mirror does everything.
It does pictures like Obama. I saw somebody took a picture with Obama in
you
this
could
thing.
put, you could put you know, any kind of Hollywood stars on there.
It's unbelievable.
Mirror, mirror on the wall. There's
I
so
love
many
that.
things. And Susan graciously has offered 2 tickets to her golf tournament if.
If someone comes down to the porch, it's fabulous. 85
Southeast 6th Avenue.
Southeast 6th Avenue in Delray, just 1 block south of Atlantic Avenue. If you want to come on by, the food is fabulous. And I'm vegan, so I got to eat this. And the hummus is, I'm going to try it yet. I'm so excited. But come on down. You'll get 2 tickets to the golf outing.
Excellent.
More
excellent.
toys coming in.
And then
Yay.
being vegan as well, I can do a few other things for you. I can saute up some vegetables, onions, and create a quesadilla for you.
Is Chanel here? Where's Chanel?
Apparently our interns are downstairs on the porch.
If Chanel has
I'm just saying, there's about 8 of them, and they each, like, we are in school and you don't realize when they all go to the bathroom together.
Yeah.
All right? We have 2 up here. There's probably 8 now downstairs on the porch. I don't know what they're doing. They can pay their own bills. I'm just saying.
But this is what happens when you come to the house. That's what I'm saying. And after hours, we can have people come to the house, right? Now, Chanel has these Brooklyn Cafe tickets, okay? So if you come down to the porch and you tell them, I'd like to be on the, if you have a business and you want to be on the Brooklyn Cafe, you take a ticket, we'll put you on.
Excellent.
And if you come down and you do this, we'll try to get some sponsorships your way.
That'd be great.
Susan, let me ask you about Flying for Hope. You talked about only the United States. Will you fly people from other countries in if they need to, or out?
Not yet.
Okay.
We're not big enough to do that yet, and we've had actually those requests. There's a lot of, let's say, red tape when it comes to that kind of stuff and liability issues. So I have to be very careful, just because I have liability insurance that I have to pay monthly to not only protect the people that are at any of my events, but when I'm flying people too, because I have to sign a disclosure form. And then I also have to pay for a software that I do a vetting process for all of our, because I'm not just going to fly anybody.
Right.
I've had people try to actually use our donation dollars
To get out of the country.
to go hurt somebody else.
Really?
Yeah, like actually kill
Like a
somebody.
hitman?
Yeah, well, to kill her brother. It's a long story, but I caught her.
What
got
a
her
cover
busted
story.
red-handed, and yeah, that's a
That's a cover
You could
story.
write a book, right?
yeah, totally.
Wow.
Some of these people that try to take advantage. You know, because we do it pro bono, so it's just not fair. I'm protecting the dollar. I don't care if you donate $25 or thousands of dollars. You're going to get a background check. You know, unless it's like, let's say you use someone you know personally, Don or Freddie, and you say, look, I know someone who really needs help and they don't have a lot of money.
Well, now
If
I'm
it's a referral
scared.
from you, then I don't have to do.
Now, hold on a second.
Oh no, you got to background check everybody.
Everybody. You
Because
gotta
all,
People don't knows maybe.
because all the people we know doesn't mean anything.
We know the same people, right?
I got my bookends here. This is kind of scary.
Actually, Steve O's people's the one you gotta check. I don't even know her. Check her
Oh,
out.
check her out. How can people find Flying for Hope?
So you can call us at, it's area code 630. I'm just moved here from Chicago a little bit. We have an office there and now in Lake Worth. My number is 630-780-0129. And my website is flyingforhope.com with the number 4. So flying4hope.com. All the information is on the website for the golf and gala. Right now we do have a 38-person waiting list. We had
Wow.
over 50 phone calls just in 2 days. It's always like this in the holidays. And it's any donation would help. It doesn't matter how little or big it is. I
Is
mean,
the
what
waiting
big
list
anything.
for the golf tournament?
No, for the
need.
flights.
For the
Over
need.
the flights, okay.
Yeah, because it's insane. We get holidays. It sounds horrible to say, but even working in a hospice for 10 years, it seems like everyone gets really sick around the holidays, or they're always passing around the holidays. It's just been something like that has been for years when I was working in hospice, and any nurse
Stress.
will tell you it's a lot of stress, but
Wow.
it just seems like a lot of people want to see their loved ones before during the holidays, because that's that time for they can have that closure, spend that time with their
Yeah.
quality time with their loved ones.
I got an idea.
Okay.
Let's call Dawn the wine chick and our friend, the
Chris
Channel
Farrell?
12, Chris
Okay.
Farrell, so that they can come down and maybe do a segment and put it on the news. See, what you need is you need you need that national exposure. So when you go on the news because of what you do,
Right.
then you watch it'll pour in. There was somebody that went on there, which I called right away to try to get them on the show. We got a 6-month waiting list. I says, how can it be? He said, you should see the phone call. We had to hire people to answer the phones.
Wow.
So Chris Farrell might be a play for such a good cause. I think we should give him a holler and see what happens.
Why don't you ask Kristen? Maybe she can get in touch with some other news agencies for her.
Chris who?
Kristen.
Because Christian has just opened another office.
Oh, okay.
And she's busy. I think we go the one to turn to.
You got it. You got it.
Okay.
Flying for Hope. Check it out. Save the date for February 16th. You tell me, right? The 14th is Valentine's Day. February 16th for the gala, which is up at PGA. Golf tournament on the 14th, coming down to Corner Porch. Susan says if you buy a drink and something to eat, she will give you 2 tickets to the golf tournament. Can't beat it. And then you've got a whole event.
$650 value. And Palm Beach Mercedes donated a brand new Mercedes. So if you get a hole in one, you get a brand new car.
Which hole?
You
I
do
don't know
golf?
what hole- I don't know what hole it is on this.
Chef raising her hand. You golf?
But
There you have
also,
it.
the longest drive contest, whatever foursome wins the longest drive contest, either wins 4 tickets to, they can pick 4 tickets to Pebble Beach, U.S. Open, or they can go to TBC Sawgrass
Really?
to the championship golf.
Now I heard a rumor.
Yeah.
I heard a rumor that there's a gentleman by the name of Tiger Woods is going to be present at this place. Now it might not be the Tiger Woods; it could be somebody else. But this guy named Tiger Woods is going to show up there. Now I did this the other night with J-Lo.
Yeah, I know.
And there was a J-Lo in the audience. It wasn't DJ Lo. I never said it was going to be DJ Lo.
We were at Avant, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
And there was a J-Lo. She says, yes, I'm here. And I said, yeah, there you go. I couldn't put her on the air because
Jenny from the block.
it was Jenny from some other block. They used to call her Blockhead, but I don't I don't know what happened. So, just a rumor.
And I understand that Michael Wigton is coming back into town next week.
Yeah, he'll be here all next week, and is gonna be on the doing a lot of shows with you guys.
Michael, communicating with Michael, I gotta talk to you when I call him. Because communicating
on,
with
like, a
him
group chat.
comes out like, no, it's gotta be when he comes down. We'll have the meeting because he's going in a different direction than what I thought we were gonna be doing.
Yeah.
So when he comes down, we'll talk to him.
Okay.
All right. So we still don't have a call from White Castles, but we shall get it.
You guys waiting for a call?
Yes.
Why don't you
She,
call her back?
she doesn't have the number. She's texting her. White Castles is flipping burgers right now.
Monica, can you go down and get our crew, please? I know they're enjoying the porch. Unless they're doing something productive, maybe they want to come up and we can
Chef,
chat with
you
them.
want to come over here? I can move.
Why don't we do another song?
Another chair.
Why don't we do
Annie.
another song?
How's it going down there? You guys having a good
Want
time?
to do another song? Because there are new people here that have not heard.
How about
you.
a duet?
I know, Ann, you having your
What?
who's
How about a duet?
with who? Freddie?
With
Yeah,
with
why not?
Who wants who can sing? And you sing?
I have an opera. I did some singing in high school.
That's a yes or no.
My sister-in-law is an opera singer in New York.
That's
Oh
it.
my gosh.
She's
Can
singing
you-
at my gala.
Can you sing? Annie, can you sing?
Weird.
Oh, Danny dances.
Chef,
Chef,
come
do
on.
you
I'm
sing?
gonna go behind the booth.
In the shower.
Hey Mo, this is a house. There's a
I
shower in
need
there.
Annie to come over here. Because I'm loving the fact that we have 9 of you here today. And we've got, now there's 3 of you upstairs. So I'm just wondering what you're all doing downstairs.
Yeah, what's going on? What's happening?
They're taking B-roll. And what are you going to do with the
Chef, come
B-roll?
one over. Chef, come one over. One more over.
Well, we saw that they have a whole bunch of games outside. So
Are you playing the
They
game?
had this little one. We're trying to get the little one.
The ring game.
It's pretty tough working with us, isn't it? We demand... I was kind of kidding.
Outside, they take some fun B-roll. I was over there doing like headstands and then cool stuff. So.
Mo, do you sing?
Very funny.
No.
Annie's going to dance. So
You
they're
don't
all
wanna
still
hear my
downstairs?
voice.
Hey.
Okay.
Do you sing?
No.
She's like, no.
What is
Here
it with
comes
everybody
Yes
singing in
Man.
the shower?
In the shower.
Yes,
only.
man, do you sing?
I don't like to brag.
Do you? No?
Ain't so funny.
Jordana, come on over.
Well, before you do that,
take a
go
picture with
go
Danielle.
in that direction. Go in that direction. Take your picture, and then you come over. How's that?
So I think this is really interesting, Freddie. I've got this watch party going on.
Yeah. And people watching?
I don't know why it's different other than you invite people to watch one at a time,
Yeah.
which takes a long time with 4,000 people.
Until Mo messed up the button.
And then you know what happens is then you have to start again.
They have to start what again?
You have to start the finger thing again. You just keep, it's this watch party. It's kind of cool. I don't know what it changes though, but I guess Facebook has now approved us to be on their watch channel.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
How do you
Okay.
like that? So, another channel that you can find us on. We can invite
That's okay, don't worry
viewers and
about
we
it.
can keep rolling on the watch channel. I had to take my stand down because I'm too like sitting still.
Where's your stand?
It's on the floor. This is just much easier for me. We've got some food here to share. That chicken and waffles, I don't know what happened to it, but it was so good. I know, Freddie, I'm going to
Now I
wait
gotta
like 4.
take the stupid stand down because she took hers
You
down.
cannot use your
Man,
stand.
my phone's on the
I
floor.
don't have my
Nobody
pillow,
cares.
so I'm kind of like, the stand was just in my way. I know, I always sit on a pillow. Pillow
So,
to go.
so where are we? We're at the Corner Porch. Mo?
Yes.
Mo,
You got a
thank
beautiful
This has
place
been
here.
incredible.
Thank
Beautiful.
you. Thank you.
Now, does the fireplace downstairs work?
No, it is a faux fireplace. I have intentions of putting an electric unit just for ambiance. We are in South Florida. It's more so AC we need than heat. But the
Not this
original
morning.
the original fireplace was in that location, but it was a wood burning stove in the center of the room that went out the sidewall. So just to frame that room off, because it was the original living room to the house, we made a faux fireplace and make it look homey.
Well, I'm going to show you. And Steve-O will appreciate this. Steve-O, the Bronx fire and the Brooklyn fireplace was what? Garbage can on
Garbage
the corner.
cans or
Remember
a
that?
phone book?
A 5-gallon drum.
A 5-gallon?
Well, when they used to
A garbage can. Yeah, the metal can with a little moonshine. You can have fireplaces all around this place. And you ask people to come out and sing.
You can show Chef the kitchen downstairs also.
Now, Chef, you been here before?
First time.
Now, Chef, we've been asking you to come down here
Yes.
because your foods are just absolutely insane. insane.
How was your hummus?
She cooks vegan.
Humana.
My hummus is waiting for me at.
Oh, okay, excellent, excellent.
If they haven't been eaten, because I invited the artists to have some, so I don't know what's left. We'll see.
What did you put on top of the hummus?
Yeah, what is that?
Tapana. Olives.
Olives. Amazing. It's
Olives.
the
Dawn was
hummus-
eating all the olives.
The hummus, the soup. I said to my mom, I've got soup for the chef. Does Dad eat lentil soup? She goes, I don't eat lentil soup. She goes, but wait, I'm not your father. She says, I go, no, Mom, you're not. She says, as a matter of fact, he needs it. He needs the iron he needs to get his blood levels
What, the
up.
lentil
So-
soup?
Protein. Yes.
all the protein. So my husband sees it in the refrigerator. I go, that is not for you.
Yes, your Buckeyes. Your Buckeyes are incredible.
Yes.
Now, what we want to do is, because there's peanut butter in your Buckeyes,
Yeah,
we want somebody to chew it and try to have a conversation.
I think that'd be impossible.
I couldn't do it.
Freddie couldn't do it, but that's what I'm thinking. We're gonna, and we have hot sauce coming on in a couple weeks. We're gonna do a hot sauce.
Cauliflower again for the hot sauce.
The hot sauce, Amazon hot sauce is gonna come on.
They
We spoke
sent
with them
us a whole
yesterday.
case of hot sauce. You like hot sauce? You do? Well, there's something called Bionic Killer. She says it's guaranteed to make you cry.
The hot sauce, and Annie might know the cookies in the wafers. What was it, Colombian?
It's Colombian cookie wafers. I never heard of it. But they're apparently in Publix. So what we're going to do is we're going to take an intern with us, a couple of the producers. We're going to go into Publix, and we're going to do a contest right in the aisle. Frozen turkey bowling, and the winner gets the cookies.
That would
What do
be
you
really
think?
fun.
Remember doing that in the day? Pathmark? Remember Pathmark?
So we have a lot of dates. I need you to.
No more.
I need you know,
There's no more
Freddie.
Pathmark?
No.
You need to take your planner
Yep,
out.
they're gone.
There's no more Pathmark? I need to what?
You need to take your planner out. We need some dates we need to save.
I don't have a planner.
It's right there in your book on how to empower your kids. How to empower your kids or how to empower Freddie. Get your book on Amazon. We need to save the date because tomorrow night we've got Art Walk at the Heart of Delray Gallery. Today we are at Corner Porch collecting toys for the kids. So come on down to Corner Porch, you get a headshot, get a free mimosa.
I can't use this planner.
I'll get you a
They
pencil.
got no numbers.
That's
This is a numberless planner.
You have to
I'm
add
gonna
it
put
in.
1, 8, 12. I'm gonna throw the numbers around. You know what I'm saying?
That's today and that's tomorrow.
Look, I'm in May.
New
No
Year's
numbers.
Eve, which is coming up the end of this month, we're going to be here at Corner Porch for a free, not free event, but a no cover New Year's Eve party.
No cover,
The
she's
food
cute.
and drink for you is on you, but there is no cover. So that's a huge difference.
So let me ask you a question. Should we do maybe a party bus from the Corner Porch and like around and around, take people around, right? For a little, it'll be a little
Freddie,
something,
this
something.
party bus is killing me.
Killing you. I haven't been on it yet.
I know, that's why it's killing me.
Now it should be back from Las Vegas. We should call him. Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, tell Heath we need to orchestrate this. So we take people to different places, and we'll set up like where's Waldo? Like what do
Let's
you-
find Freddie.
Like if you're looking, if you're
Where's Waldo? Find Freddie.
now that doesn't even make sense. What the hell is a crawl walk?
It's like a
No.
pub crawl.
Certain bars participate. You go in, you get drinks, and you do it until you crawl.
You start off walking, and
You
you
seem
end up
to be
crawling.
an expert at crawling.
No, I just heard about it.
If you're on all fours, you call all fours.
A pub crawl. There you have it.
Now, what do you call when you have a table? They put paper on it and they put all that seafood on that. What do you call that?
A buffet?
No, it has a name. A buffet. Come on.
A raw bar.
Raw bar?
Is that what it's called? In Fort Lauderdale, they have a different name. You ever seen that? They put all this seafood and you eat it with your hands. You would love this.
Perfect for me.
You try to open up seashells.
I don't know. Or you smash it with the mallet.
Yes. She'll be the official smasher because she can't eat it. How do you not? And you don't eat either, right? You don't eat the fish?
She's a vegetarian.
You don't eat fish either, Coach?
Chef.
I mean, Chef? No?
We just eat plants.
Yes.
Just you and I,
It
Freddie.
just looks
Just you and
funny.
I.
You gonna sing another song for us?
Please take me out of this.
For all my New Yorkers out there, get the coffee and water out. New York, New York. Start spreading the news. I'm leaving today.
shoes are longing to stray right through the very heart of it. New York, New York. I wanna wake up in the city that never sleeps, and then I'm king of the hill, top of the heap. These little town girls are melting away. I'll make a brand new start of it in old New York. I wanna wake up in the city. I'll make it anywhere. It's up to you, New York, New York.
Come on, my New Yorkers, sing with me.
New York, New York. I wanna wake up in a city that never sleeps, and find I'm king of the hill, top of the list, king of the beat. These little town news are melting away. I'll make a brand new start of it in old New York. If I can make it anywhere, I'll make it anywhere. It's up to you, New York, New York, in old New York.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Steve.
Play ball! The Mets and Yankees play that song after every game
That's
at the
amazing.
stadium.
Jordana, come on over. Oh, she's eating. When you're done eating, come on over and let's chat for a little bit. Where can people find you, Christina?
Okay, where's my mic here? All right.
It's on, I think.
Okay, so you can find me on Facebook. Also, my phone number is 561-460-6975.
Not again, yes, ma'am.
All right, again, 561-460-6975. And you can contact me. I do voice lessons. I also sing. I do parties. I do events. A little bit of everything. So
That's fantastic. And you teach voice?
I do voice and piano.
Did you know I used to take piano lessons and I used to take voice lessons?
No, don't unplug
I
it.
knew he wasn't listening to me.
If you unplug it, it's not going to come back. You killed it? You killed it?
We're frozen.
Full voice.
It got unplugged. When it dropped.
You have the 360? Oh, you guys are the best. Look at that. They found a solution.
It ain't going to come back. Now you're going to have to reboot the system. It won't come back.
But you
You're
know,
gonna
they
be stuck on
found a
360.
solution, so that's a good thing.
Okay.
Always have a backup plan.
That's why we leave the box on the floor.
How do you like that backup plan? Did you hear what I said?
No. Is it frozen? Yes, it is. All right, so
Let's
now
try
you
the
can unplug
360.
it as much as you want and see if it'll come back. I doubt it. No, don't
We are
unplug
having
both, just
technical
unplug that.
difficulties.
Unplug
There
the
you
white
go. That's a good voice there
Unplug the
for
white one?
broadcasting.
or that one and
To
see what you
think
got.
about that.
There you have it. And people can hire you for voice lessons as well.
Absolutely. Voice and piano lessons.
And where do you teach from?
I teach actually out of my private studio.
Which is where?
In my home.
Oh, okay. Yeah. And you're located?
In Wellington.
So not too far away. And your daughter's learning what? So you have a voice and piano or voice?
She's voice. She's great too. She's really great.
So let me ask you, you play the piano as well?
I do.
You play jazz?
You know, I mostly did classical, but I teach everything.
Like Liberace?
I wouldn't go that far.
How far would you go?
Beginner and intermediate. Mostly a lot of music
what kind of
theory.
music? Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I'll do jazz stuff, but classical, any kind of genre, but it's mostly about, I get children a lot of times.
Okay.
So they're learning a lot of music theory, how to keep their eyes, focused on the music and the notes rather than the piano. So it's a lot of music theory there.
Where'd Jordana go?
And breathing. Yeah, all about technique.
Gotta breathe.
Yep.
Chef, what do you got going on?
I'm just here for the fun. And for food and mimosa, which I didn't receive my mimosa.
Oh, we need to get Chef a
Oh, we
mimosa.
need another mimosa. I'll be right back.
Come on down. We're at Corner Porch. Danielle is here taking pictures. Danielle Boujon. Oh, I'm like thinking, where is she? She's right in front of me. Tomorrow night, Danielle will be at Art Walk at the Heart of Delray Gallery. So come on down. We'll be there from 6 until 9 p.m. We are doing some of our shows there tomorrow night that we
Some
produce.
shows. We're going to do the art walk show for them as well.
There's a lot going on the next couple weeks. It's kind of.
This has been a long week.
We were supposed to be on location again tomorrow. Now you kind of know why we have postponed it, because this will be our third live
This
shoot
week.
this week, which is
Yeah.
a lot for 1 week. But it's fantastic that we have the man and woman power to do what we need to do. But we are going to reschedule and be at Hippocrates, which will be really exciting. Talk about vegan.
Oh yeah, that place is great.
We've never been.
If Ohio State Buckeyes, thank you very much, are going to the Rose Bowl, not playing the championship, so I'm actually selling my vegan Buckeye candies for $10 for a dozen, which will go to charity.
Now, let me ask you a question. Ohio State came in what number? 5 or 4?
It was 6.
That team came in 6?
Yeah.
Wow.
Because if we
There you go, Chef.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, you lost to Purdue.
We lost
Okay.
Purdue.
Came
All
from
right, well,
nowhere.
That's okay. You win some, you lose some.
That's right.
Jordana got her mimosa.
Yes, I did.
She's happy.
You hooked me up. Thank you.
Mo always does.
Toast is incredible.
We've got some guacamole. We've got hummus. I'm telling you, Freddie says, it's okay. It's the holidays. I go, Freddie, I haven't even started with the cookie trays. I've been eating this week more than I eat
And
in
the
a
cookies
lifetime.
are coming.
I know the cookies are coming.
I gained 6 pounds. Don't worry. Weight Watchers already threw me out.
I'm telling you, there's just so much good food around, and it's just amazing. And what Chef and Susan bring and Mo every day to the cafe, people come and they say, is this the restaurant all the time? Someone came one day, we did not have food. She was disappointed.
She was disappointed. She
said,
says,
"I
I'm here
came
to
to
eat. I said, somebody go get some White Castle hamburgers.
Yeah, I guess Lisa has not gotten any of my messages.
Oh, she hasn't? All right, we'll get in touch with Lisa because we are going to do something in the White Castle form. I'm not going to say it's going to be White Castles because that would be illegal.
Fred
but we're gonna do
Castle.
something. A Fred Castle.
A Red Castle.
A Yabba Dabba Do Castle.
Chanel, what's going on? And all those phone calls, we gave all of our producers things to do. I gave her a stack of cards, so she's working on that, filling up our schedule for next week. If you are interested in being on the Brooklyn Cafe Show, go to your text message function. The number is 80800. I'm going to write it on my hand with Sharpie.
You always do this with the
Type
hand.
cafe. You'll be able to download all of our information. As soon as Yes Man gets some of our new pieces out, our newsletter will be going out hopefully next week. Yes, man? Yes. We've got some new pieces coming out. Extraordinary Escape Room has been posted. I don't even know what else you're working on, but
Promo for you guys.
a promo for us. All right. So
Is
we're
it?
Show you after this.
Okay. Now, the
so
other
Chanel
thing.
will put all that together also
Steve,
for
the other thing is
holidays.
we have this giant puzzle that we're going to have made for the Brooklyn Cafe. And it's 8 feet by 4 feet. I mean, this thing is huge.
Together on set.
And we're going to
Yes.
put it on set, and people are going to be able to come down. This is a good fundraiser. So if you have a business and you want to get your business people together because they're sort of fighting with one another, you come on down. It's 550 pieces. And they got to do it under an hour. And they got to drink mimosas before they do it. Let me see how good you really are.
Our crew did it on Thanksgiving. Actually, I need to call Jamie because the day that Amazon Hot Sauce comes on is when we're going to have her come back as well.
Yeah, but they cheated.
I know, they looked at the numbers.
Those were numbered. This puzzle will not have any numbers. So you really got to figure it out. Let's see if they could do it in an hour.
A lot going on for the holiday season. Jordana, you ready to come join us on set? Sure. Come on over.
George.
Come on over.
Well, you stay here.
Who else? You want to bring Beverly also over also, Freddie? Sure.
Yeah.
Camera's adding more to that end. I'll grab a chair so that.
Have it. Enjoy it.
Anything, it's this camera that's.
We're using the 360?
Are
Okay.
we better on this end or that? Oh, maybe that. For the camera. Yeah, absolutely.
I think everyone's just hungry.
Don't look at my fingers. So this is a better camera? Okay, so rule is the box stays on the floor.
Is it on the floor or you have it on the tripod?
But if you leave it on the floor, you can move it.
No, you're good.
Make sure his mic is open.
We got it all
I
going.
have to do the thing with you after.
Okay, we'll take care of that also. How was your show tonight? We weren't there, but we know you were well taken care of. Tell us about your guests. You're doing fantastic. Ready, Set, Go Beyond. What would you like, Freddie? Ready, Set, Go Beyond. It's on Tuesday nights on WNN.
6:30 p.m. and it was fantastic. I had one of my sponsors, the Pink Collective, on, and they had their Pink success story with one of their clients with D'Annunzio Designs.
What
so
is the Pink
every week-
Collective?
The Pink Collective is an ad agency, and many years ago, I was a copy director at an ad agency with Rolly, who is the owner of Pink Collective. And so we met up not that long ago and kind of reconnected, and he was telling me what he was doing, and I loved their mission about branding, because everybody who has a business needs a brand or to rebrand themselves, and they are experts in that area. So he came on board. He knows that I have a creative background, so we both kind of it was very synergistic.
Nice.
And the conversation just flows on the show, and he had his brand strategist there, Bert, and so it was really great. And I love what's going on with the show and the vibe and the clients and the conversations. And then, like every fourth show, I'm able to do my motivational and empowerment speaking, and so
Which is
I
great.
kinda
We
mix
talk
that
about
in
you
too.
all the time because you've
You
had
do.
a show with us for what, 2 months now?
It's
Maybe a little
actually
more.
3.
3 months. This is the third
Mhm.
month.
Third month.
And people say, how long does it take to get it going and to get sponsors? And we said, well, check out this show because you've got Pink Collective. You have a hotel as a
The
sponsor.
Cirque Hotel, which is a huge sponsor, and I'm so grateful to have both of them. The Cirque Hotel is located in downtown Hollywood, in the heart of Hollywood, and it is a boutique hotel, very high-end, amazing rooftop bar, if anybody loves rooftop bars. Fabulous Olivia restaurant, which is delicious, authentic Italian cuisine, and the general manager is just phenomenal, Cara. And so she comes on and we talk about what's going on for the month, their calendar of events, and so I'm very grateful to have them as sponsors. And you don't know how soon or how everything's just gonna click, but I'm very passionate about having this platform, and I want to thank you guys because I really love what's happening and what the future is for 2019.
Oh, we want to thank you because you do such an amazing job. But we have a room full, I think you can come upstairs, of producers that they look for content for our show. And they reach out to people. Some of them are a little intimidated of getting on the phone. How did you approach a hotel?
How did I approach you? I mean, how do you get started with anything?
Well, how do you do that?
So we all have, I help people with limiting beliefs and their fears, which fear is false evidence appearing real. And we do such a terrible disservice to ourselves by a lot of the things that we're worried about are going to happen. They don't actually come to fruition. We just kind of make these stories up. So I always encourage my clients or anybody who's getting started in anything that's new, just go for it. What is the worst thing that can happen? Just get into activity because you want to build on your momentum. Start with that first phone call. Be uncomfortable. Even you can be bad. Fail forward. And each call you make, if you do it in a consecutive order, not just one and that didn't go well and start beating yourself up, but if you do more than one, just like a car, you put it in drive and you just keep driving and you drive through it and you push along, and that's kind of how I help myself and my clients, and that's what I would recommend to them for making the phone calls.
Well, one of the unique things is that I get to produce your show,
right?
And I seen actually people come up and you made a client right in front of me that happened, and the funniest thing is that I watched your expression. Because he says, I watch your show. You're really cute. What do you do? And then he said, can you help me? Remember? You know who I'm talking about. You don't have to name who he is. And I'm watching this whole thing in front of me. Right in front of me. And he says, here, call me, deliver, do this. You're not the only one. Judy also, from her show.
Just ask Jude.
I mean, these things actually do work. It's really, but it's funny to watch your expression because I don't know if you expected that to happen.
Well, it's so funny. We all have different facets, and I, just like so many of us, have multiple things that I'm growing. We all are not just one person. We have so many different dynamic, interests and things that we're growing at the same time simultaneously. And some things go and they, do really well, while the other things are taking a little more time. And right now I have the show and my coaching and training for individuals and businesses, but I also represent a vegan, gluten-free skincare, nutrition, and wellness line. And that's actually, the gentleman who was there said to me, okay, you do this on Tuesdays, and I know you do this, and I love your show. What else do you do? Great question, right? We all, what else do we do? Like, who else are you?
What else do you do?
And so I told him about, the nutrition line, and he was complaining about inflammation and everything. And I said, I just started talking about something that is also a passion, because when you're passionate about anything, like you guys are with show, you can see the energy in the people that you attract, and that's like what's happening with me and you, Chef Z, and you with your restaurant. And so that is so contagious, that energy and the passion. And then when you have information and you're very aware of what you're offering, the business just comes to you. So I was shocked, because I wasn't expecting in that environment to have that conversation.
Well, it was really good to see.
It was so cool.
I was watching. It's really unique when people actually show it. I watched Danielle's expression as well when people come and they participate. I wish I could say the same thing about Mo, but Mo already knows what's coming is coming. It's a landslide. He's always hanging out with people. A little bit different. As long as he shows up here in the morning on time, we're all good to go.
It's just overcoming your fear, right? Taking the next step, and everyone's shaking their head, yes.
You just have to push through it.
And
but
that's
you
the
have
hardest
to
thing.
do it. That's the difference.
You have to decide. You have to decide that what you want is more important than the fear. And
That's
once you decide that what you want, why not just try?
You have to take the opportunity. When opportunity knocks, and so much of that is in your book, Danny. I don't want to reach over you, but how to
Then
empower.
don't.
Well, it's like when you're reaching over. How to empower your kids.
fantastic.
It's how to empower yourself. Life
right. That's where it
lessons.
all
Everything that's in here, right? There's good and bad, but the bad passes and you get through it. And when you're in the middle of the good, enjoy it, right? You walk in faith and hope and opportunity. And when opportunity's there, go. Chanel, I know I gave you like 10 cards and you made one call, and I go, okay, next time let's pin them down to this. And it's just, and the more you learn, the more you do, the more you learn, the more you teach. And they say, but what time should I come on? Or what's it going to cost? And as you learn what you're going to say, next phone call gets that much smoother.
But this is one of the reasons I like working with Steve-O. Because I've been in this game a real long time. And what I like about Steve-O is there's never such a bad idea. He never says no. He says, well, if it don't work.
Neither do you.
But this is why I get along with him. If this ain't working, we go another way. Like you see, Mo, we going to turn that TV on. I got to tell you something, Mo. I never leave it set. If you tell me we're going to turn, now before I leave today, that thing is going to work.
Okay.
That's just the way it is. And he'll tell you, right? That's a New York thing. One of the differences between Florida and New York is that people say, oh, those guys from New York, they're really arrogant. It's not that we're arrogant. We're just driven. Because it's the way you got to be in New York, right? You got to keep pushing. And when you get tired, you push a little harder.
You just get it done. And you do, and I have to commend Dylan and Monica and Yes Man. I don't, new guy's gone. Everyone's got a nickname. Everyone, Chanel and Maverick and Annie, I don't know where they're. Everyone who's here, she's on the floor. They've worked so hard this week. We've had them out on location Tuesday night.
They're probably
They're
a little
here
tired.
today. Tomorrow they're shooting film for B-roll because we're with Steve-O. We're doing a grand reopening of the 18th Street waterside
That's what I wanted
properties.
to talk to you about.
And I know you're going to have the Flagmen. That's happening in January. It's a free family event, so save the date. It's on a Sunday. Again, they're being sensitive to the Jewish community because Shabbat is Saturday, and a lot of people are Orthodox and will not drive, so they're being sensitive to that, having it on a Sunday, a free family event. You're going to be there as a DJ, Steve-O, New York Sounds.
I wanted to ask you,
Flagman. It'll be with pets.
do you have access to a dunk tank?
Freddie's getting
You
in
do.
it.
No, Dawn is getting in it.
Freddie's wearing his speedo.
And you get that's right. So
My hair
you
may not be on point
you,
that day.
you buy a ball for a quarter, whatever it is, old fashioned guy, and you throw it, we gotta measure it out, you hit the thing and they go in the dunk?
What are you drinking?
Water.
That mimosa you bring. Beverly hasn't even had your CBD today, right?
Listen, no, I haven't. But the bottom line here is we'll get volunteers to get in the tank. We'll put on a wetsuit or something on them.
So
You're not gonna get in?
I think all the owners should get into the tank one by one.
All the rest. So we're going to be there tomorrow. We're going to shoot some B-roll. We're going to put a commercial spot together for that event. It's January 13th, correct? Sunday the 13th.
I thought it was the 14th.
from 1 until 4 p.m. It's on the corner of Southwest 18th
you
Street
sure it's
and
not the
Powerline
14th?
Road. See, I looked at Steve-O. He said yes, the 13th.
Steve-O says yes to any. Hey, Steve-O. Hey, Steve-O.
I live on this thing here.
And I think there's going to be some vendors. I think Edna might even be there as a vendor. And I know she picked up a couple other vendors when Marquita was visiting with us that have been in the studio. It's always about, that's our other tagline. We network our network. We have
Yeah,
so many
that's true,
taglines. It's
too.
kind of hard to describe what we do, but we're working on it. Serving one cup at a time, as Steve-O says.
That's right.
All right, Mo, tell us everyone where we are again.
85 Southeast 6th Avenue at the Corner Porch, 1 block south of Atlantic Ave in Delray Beach, Florida.
Come on down, have some lunch, have some dinner, save the date, New Year's Eve. I'm so excited. I had no plans, and I've got a place to go.
Now, let me ask you.
I think
Mo,
we're going to knock this out the park.
When
we are
Yep.
going to have such a good time on the lawn, on the deck, no cover charge. It's going to be the place to
New
be.
Year's Eve.
where
This is going to be the place to be on New Year's Eve. You don't have to fight
Absolutely.
the traffic. Forget the hecticness of Atlantic Ave. And
204.
with our space, live music, I mean, how can you go wrong?
and when do you have live singing entertainment downstairs?
We're not in season yet. Last year we had a schedule. I've tried a few people out. We're gonna have to talk. I love your voice, but we're getting into season now, so I would hope to possibly start on a Thursday evening and start building on Thursday, and then from there build even more.
I got an idea.
What's your idea?
Because of your singing voice, Phantom of the Opera comes to mind. You know, the play. And you got a little deck downstairs. What if we were to pick a day somehow and challenge our producers to put this together where we put a play together? Phantom of the Porch or something. What do you think? Yes?
Where
Oh,
do you
yeah.
come up with these things?
I think it would be.
Anyhow, it'll tie right into what I'm trying to do. Anyhow, we're ordering a big screen for the lawn.
That's
we're
what
looking
I'm
for a
talking
projector,
about.
and we're gonna, whether it's black and white movies or we're gonna do a movie night out on the lawn, and everyone on the deck can see it. We'll put chairs. I had one guest that approached me and said, "Look, if we can put it behind the mango tree and make it private." And just line up. They would love to do a Game of Thrones watch party.
You see?
Out on the lawn. So it's
DJ night.
Or Walking Dead.
So when we have DJ night, we actually now with technology today, we don't just mix music. Now we mix videos.
Yeah.
So we can plug in into the big screen when you're trying to do like a dance.
Yes,
kind of
I'm
setting.
looking for a projector right now. That obviously it's outdoors, so it has to be weather rated, and I'm gonna set it up very soon. Do movie nights, be able to do a lot more on the lawn.
Now, I just want you to know, we bought a popcorn machine,
We haven't used it yet.
and we're going to order bags. We're actually going to sell Brooklyn Cafe popcorn in about 10 different flavors until the popcorn place gets in my grill and starts screaming at me. Maybe we put their popcorn in there. We sort of had the bag with two sides.
A two-sided bag.
That's what,
Coffee, popcorn, you name it. Guacamole.
and we're going to do White Castle hamburgers. Just going to call it something else.
When
We've
she
got
approaches
everyone's
you,
food.
have her call here as well.
White
If
Castle.
she
Absolutely.
would like to create, and we can create a White Castle truck, I'll park it right.
All right, everyone. Save the date. Come on out tomorrow to Art Walk in the Heart of Delray Gallery. Thank you, everyone, for joining us. Danielle Boujan and Danny
Danielle's
Bastos.
amazing.
And your book, Jordana and Christina, New York Sound, Chef, Susan, Mo. Thank you so much. All of our crew and producers. And for David Santiago. What's his name? Santiago? Who
Okay.
was here with Ace Realty.
Okay.
Thank you all for joining us. We will see you tomorrow. Same time, different place back at the studio. Have a great day and be kind to each other.
And don't be late.
Bye-bye.